It's happening.
Oh.
We're live.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Cut. Why not?
Oh,
Why
fair
not?
enough. Okay, hold on. Let me try to join. I'm gonna try to. Oh, I need the password. Fuck.
What do you think the password is?
What is the password?
What is it normally? Something went down here.
Alright.
I don't think I like the looks of it.
Oh. Fuck.
I can't join.
Incubation emergency. There we go.
Man.
Whoa!
Yeah. I want to do this. Here we go.
What password?
Okay. Gonna have to. I don't know why I've never had this like this.
What do you mean? Password's incorrect. Fuck.
There we go. Now I gotta do this. Okay. There we go.
Oh, okay, there. It took a while for it to
Okay.
load there.
Oh, God damn it. Hang on. Now I gotta do other things. Preferences.
What? What are you doing?
Hang on.
Man, it's been a while. I
No
forgot how
player
the game
name
plays.
tags. Why does that? Why did that get disabled?
I don't know.
It delayed our thing, I guess.
It
'cause
say
we haven't
like it
played
changes. Like every time we come back to this game, it keeps changing settings. What does this
Yeah?
do? No heat source.
Okay. Oh, this leg is fused into the floor.
This is not a viable heat source. Also, it's continuously wiggling.
Not a viable heat source.
Yes. I don't know what these things are, but
That is
it's clearly still alive.
That's I'm scared.
Let's see.
Nah, Nova's not gonna be able to join.
No. Okay. Let me see. Well, I found the laser.
Yeah. What about Otter?
Fuck. I don't know. I haven't heard from him yet.
Oh.
I found some alien shark things. Tubes.
Huh.
Where's... Oh, there's bucket machine.
Oh, there's the furnace.
Ah. That man looks dead.
Very good.
Oh,
Muriel Youngpants.
I'm gonna take this egg
You don't
Careful
really know
with
what
it.
it is, huh?
I listen. I like monsters, but this is a problem.
Spade.
I don't want to know what this is. I'm going to burn it with. I'm going to kill it with fire.
Pink spent. Start collecting name tags.
alright.
Got to burn the bodies.
Name tag here.
Okay, these legs glitched out, thankfully. Now I can finally pull them into the fire.
Found one over here.
Dr. Helmholtz Watson. Fabio Premici.
Fabio?
Fabio
Kyle
Premici.
Lemmy. Or Lemmy. Whatever it is.
Let me get over here.
No.
Seamus Fordeaux?
Who's Gordo?
Fordeaux.
Oh my god, the audio!
The audio.
Audio loud.
Audio loud?
Yeah, very loud it is. Not anymore. I got a whole ass body over here.
Okay, where's the clock out machine?
That's what I'm also looking for. I have an entire crate full of name tags and nowhere to put them.
I'll bet you somewhere
Oh,
out in the open.
just casually out in the open.
Possibly.
Oh no.
Or in another room.
Is this what? Oh, it's an elevator. Well,
What?
we got another floor.
We go. Oh.
Hang on. Yeah, get that tag and put it in the box over here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Oh, goody.
That looks promising.
Look. Another name tag.
Who we got?
Tori.
Tori Wackleberry.
These names.
What the fuck? Oh, this
Get
is
Craftsborg.
Crashboard?
That's a
Craftsborg.
name.
Hmm.
Oh, and there's the clock out machine. Oh, what is this?
Probably.
You want to bring Silva up here?
Yeah, we might need to.
Yeah.
What's this? Found a log over here. Ugh. I severely underestimated my experimental samples, and it has led to dire consequences. The strange alien samples escape containment begun adhering to moist areas of the facility. I fear they may be releasing spores that can compromise the ventilation system. They have even begun forming larger concentrations of what I can only describe as biomass. I shudder to think what it's capable of if left unchecked. Therefore, I'm enlisting the maintenance crew to address the issue as quickly as possible.
I fucking knew it!
Yep.
I knew it. I was right.
John Savage, unhinged security officer. Primary objective, kill the evil aliens and save the day. Secondary objective, brutalize the vending machine. We've got a special secret mission for you, John. You're gonna grab your sidearm and dispense some justice. Rescuing the scientist and kicking the ass out of anything that looks nasty. You've got this. You're a professional. You've been waiting for a chance like this for a long time. Now get out there and show them what happens to those who mess with John Savage.
Any relate? John Savage.
John Savage.
Huh.
There's another log over here. Give me this. Get a log. Helmholtz Watson. Damn it, this isn't working. I keep trying harder and harder, but the specimen seems to resist the more I try to imprint on them. Just to add to matters, Crown's infernal creep is getting all over my laboratory. I wouldn't be surprised if it's influencing my subject somehow. My manipulations of the subject's brain patterns is delicate enough without external contaminations messing up my fragile balance. I think I'm going to have a word with Crown after I tranquilize Molly. She has become increasingly insufferable, and I can no longer stand her screeching.
I guess I'll focus on this bottom floor over here.
This.
Ah, perfect. A trash can.
Perfect.
No one will ever know.
What are you guys doing?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
We're doing nothing.
Okay. So if I hear any lollygagging or any shenanigans, I am gonna have to call the authorities.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
I see.
Yeah. Oh. Wrong thing.
No, this is one of the things that we need.
Oh, the light bulbs.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's.
There we go. I fixed one of them.
Fixed one?
Missing samples. So then I need this thing.
Yep. Wait, Silva, what did you do with the alien egg?
I cooked it. And then I
That is normal.
ate it for dinner.
We did it. We got one.
Uh,
That's what you're supposed to do.
yeah.
I think we might want to do those, save those for last, though.
Yeah. If
What?
Silva, if you find any eggs, don't cook them.
But what if I'm hungry?
I mean, there's plenty of these biomass stuff all over the walls. You can eat some of those. I'm sure it's perfectly safe.
Okay.
No, I don't think Silva has played that game yet.
Played what?
When Glitch said biomass.
You mean like actual flesh? That's usually what biomass is.
No, I know that, but you want? Never mind. I
That
won't
if you
say
cast
anything.
bio or poison on a body, which in case that mass is now biomass, so...
Yeah,
Yeah. See, now I'm lost.
I lost.
Alex Mercer, Glitch.
Ooh.
Oh, that series.
Yeah.
No, I was
That's
thinking of
what I
something else entirely.
Oh. That's what I meant.
I have played that game before, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of those don't work on Windows 10.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna smile and nod and act like I know what you're talking about.
It's a game series. It's really fun. Essentially, you become the equivalent of a living... I want to say eldritch horror. I mean, that's essentially what you wind up turning into.
I can't pick up a body, or it's stuck.
Douglas Lamarck.
Huh.
There you go.
Well, this person is dead. I found Mr. Thomas.
The tank engine?
I don't know. It just says Mr. Thomas. There's a briefcase over here.
Silva, you mind coming where I'm?
Hang on, I found
You
a
mind
data
following
log.
me?
Progress is still well behind schedule, a delay we cannot afford any longer. Already, the investors are considering pulling out of agreement and leaving us with an ultimatum. I've instructed the scientist, and Dr. Marks in particular, to do whatever is necessary to get things on track. If he and his team can't deliver, I'll make sure to hold them personally responsible. If my ass is going to be on the line, then I'll make sure it's not the only one. I've given them 1 week to prove their worth to this company.
Was that?
This man is dead.
Oh, okay.
He's got a briefcase.
Whoa!
You saw the body, right?
No, I wasn't following you. What?
I may have glitched a body.
I don't know who is who.
Okay, so hang on. Hit pause. Go to
Wait a minute.
options.
Options.
Go to preferences.
Represents.
And then go down to where it says show player name tags.
There we go.
Make sure that's checked.
That is weird. I always had that active.
I know! I did too! Then I had to go in and change it again.
That's fucking weird. Okay.
Let me still.
What?
Wait.
Yeah.
That wasn't my handiwork.
Did you not see that on the way in?
No. I was trying to put this into
Careful, Silva.
body into
The
this.
ceilings have legs.
Oh god. Okay, so
Okay.
what'd you do?
No, I thought. Damn it.
Whoa.
I've not been moving it.
Carry it away.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm gonna take this individual to the incinerator and shove him in.
Yeah.
you probably should.
Yeah.
Ew.
Get in there. Damn it.
Oh, hey, there's Tokery. Sorry, we were focusing on other things, Tokery.
Oh, I should probably open that. I should.
Yeah,
I'll open
probably.
up your stream.
Yeah, so we don't have to deal with bots.
Okie dokie. And that way I can also pay attention to Toguri.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sup, buddy?
Huh.
Ah, there we go. Now I got the body glitched out of the floor. I can finally burn the crotch.
Yes, you can.
New quote. New quote.
What? I don't eat it raw.
I've removed the legs from the ceiling.
Good. Oh, laser?
Nope.
I just plucked them.
Just rip them off. Like a
Excuse me. I'm just like me uncle. He was a bit of a berry picker, but he taught me how to yank legs right out of the limbs.
Oh, hey, floor panel. Shoving this into the incinerator. There we go. One less panel for me to worry about. Oh, hey, what do we got here? Months of research have finally yielded some results. Earlier today, I made a small adjustment to the conditioning imprint we were using, and it seems like it had a dramatic effect. Unlike the human brain, these alien fetuses are susceptible to alpha manipulation. I believe now that we can begin to imprint on them for our pre-programmed personalities and case directive. Let's see if those jokers at Emergent Embryonics managed to achieve something this profound. Ha, not a chance.
Huh.
They say it also got them killed.
I guess that means it didn't work.
I think it's actually something else that managed to get them killed.
Maybe?
I found another log for you guys.
Was it one in a pile?
In the biomass, yeah.
No, hang on. I got one here. While my colleagues attempt to form a viable prototype for the alien infants, I have been tasked with studying the embryos themselves. They are truly remarkable species, and their very genetic makeup is almost insatiable urge to spawn life. Every sample of fluid I extract from the eggs mutates into an entirely different living organism in my petri dishes. Wholly different from the alien fetuses themselves, the substance grows and creeps over the surfaces, feeding off its surroundings. They seem remarkably resilient as well, although they do appear to have a weakness for fire. I am quickly running out of proteins to feed the ever-mutated samples. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. I think
So-
it found a new meal.
Yeah? Probably. Nope. Probably did.
Agatha Proudfeet.
I got nothing to say about that. Yeah.
You think that was the person stuck in the ceiling?
That might have been the person stuck in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And when you got good feet, you got good feet.
God
Bro.
damn it, glitch.
Bro. You want to get smacked?
I mean, it was an impressive feat. Alright, locking in that. There we go.
At least there's no dynamite in this
Glitch?
level.
Yeah.
With these puns, you are really getting ready to toe the line.
I think that joke is total to begin with.
How dare you?
God damn it.
Man, I'm
You
already
made the
a step
choice
ahead
to
of
hang
you.
out with us.
You made the choice. This is your punishment.
This is your punishment. That was a bit of a...
Where is that? Maybe we're gonna do something about some of these.
None of the what?
Some of these blobs.
All the BBs.
Yeah, this is working.
Are you lasering them?
I am in fact lasering them.
Just put them in.
I
Oh,
can't
there's
drag
not
some of
much
them off
to.
the wall.
They are.
Getting rid of this.
Oh, I just happened to look over at the screen and I see the destruction you are rotting.
Yeah, there's a lot of these things.
Clearly.
Oh, you're upstairs.
Yeah, I'm upstairs.
Oh no. Body parts.
I think I got most of it.
I got the body part.
Or I got it.
Okay. Well, there's a bucket over there if you want it.
Where?
Oh, I see what y'all trying to do. Well, there's gonna be a lot more cleaning to do with it, but I figured out how we're supposed to get rid of a lot of this shit.
Laser?
Laser.
Laser.
We actually have to get rid of the growths on the walls and the background behind them.
I am not surprised.
I mean, for one, yes, I am setting a lot of things on fire up here, but apparently fire is their weakness.
I know what I'm grabbing.
Yep.
Or pick up a laser and start shooting.
Oh, let's go and grab an alternative.
Kind of burn them away with the flare.
Can you do that?
Huh, never mind, I found a laser.
There's two lasers?
Yeah.
I think there's multiple. There might be a third.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's, you just walk past it, Silva.
Oh.
I'm looking right at it.
Well, I'm busy mopping.
You're gonna have a lot more to mop soon.
Yeah, I realize that. I'm looking forward to it.
Did I get it all? I might have gotten it all.
Did you get it all?
Maybe. take another look around, see if I got it all, but I think I got it all.
Oh,
Just everything up here.
Oh, lovely. Bullet holes as well.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an issue.
You know, just a side issue.
oh.
No, it's just a laser gun. Okay. So,
Time to burn.
hang on.
Whew.
Done. Start throwing things over there.
Go.
With this, I found 2 other name tags. Let's see, what do we got here? Kerwis Baraban. Alright then. Where's the other one? Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a lot more. Stuart Lamarck.
Stuart Lamarck.
Stuart Lamarck.
Ah, brother to Douglas Lamarck.
Probably.
Well, that works.
Thurgood
Laser?
Holbrooks.
Wait, what was his name?
Thurgood Holbrooks something. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said good Holbergs. I'm like, where's the bad Holbergs?
Oh, I found Adam Kraftsborg.
Adam, the fuck?
You died. I'm sorry.
Maybe this is all some weird hallucination, and none of this really happened, and we're currently in between we're like in purgatory.
Don't think about it too much.
Kaz
Too late.
Orifaus.
Think about it immensely.
Dr. Leanna Crown. Nope. You confirmed that person's dead.
Uh-huh.
I can hear the laser going off down there.
Sorry about me.
Burn this.
Fuck, Baxes.
Baxes.
I keep tripping over boxes, but it doesn't matter because I don't have anything in.
That's why they're called Baxes.
Exactly. Toss these to the side.
Oh. I'm just getting rid of the biomass.
Good. Alright, Adam, I cleaned up your corner. I think.
Don't assume.
There's a possibility. The possibility's there. Pretty sure you're gonna have a field day with my room though.
Oh my god. I'm not even on. I'm still on this floor, and good lord.
Did you just look at the stream and see it?
Yeah. What the fuck?
There was a lot in here that I had to deal with.
Clearly.
Oh.
No shit.
It's gonna be something.
Yep.
Still bringing chunks of stuff.
Yep.
Oh, get in. Damn it.
Get in there.
This in this.
I did not get much sleep at all last night.
No. Well, you should get sleep.
I really should.
You should.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
You should.
Maybe.
Possibly. But you should think about it.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, you should
Later.
really think about it.
Later.
Yeah, you sure you got all
Maybe.
my corners, Silva?
Not all of your corners. Just that one corner that you were working at.
Ah,
Now I
shit.
got another corner to clean up. My mop is needing
Make
clean.
that 3.
Bro.
Yeah, but hang on. I found more alien goop.
Delightful.
Oh!
I think that did it.
I found your handiwork glitch.
Found my handiwork.
Biomass. The
Oh, you
burn-
brought the elevator down. Yeah, that needs to be moved.
Not it. Sorry, Silva.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, go to the elevator and see.
Let me get a bucket.
Oh, it's not a bucket.
Oh no,
you need.
you're actually gonna need your hands empty.
Well, it gave me a leg. Alright, what the fuck did you do?
I didn't do it.
I mean, I had to get it there somehow.
You okay, buddy?
That's not even all of it.
You're lucky you don't live in the same state as me.
Oh man.
Here, you can have this, Silva. Oh. There you go.
Hooray, I can fit 2 of them in here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
the-
start.
these are rather large.
I'll get more.
Yep, only 2 go in these things.
I mean, technically, you could smash a 5th one on top, but
I hate how squishy these roasted things. Roasted should have a more hard rock sound, but not like... Ooh, how about a fresh egg sound?
name tag. No, I already got this one.
Just keep in the wind in the fog. If I just imagine that they're glitching the atom, it makes my stress go away.
Love you too, buddy.
You're welcome.
As for me, I'm just imagining putting soul into.
You're lucky she's not watching.
Hey, don't worry, I'll link it to her later.
Oh, good idea.
Love you, soul.
He's lying. shove this whole fucking body in.
Well, at least there's a bright side to this.
What's that?
There's no dynamite.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You know, as soon as I say it.
I'm sure we'll find
my
something
brain immediately goes
explosive
to
down
one
here.
particular. My brain goes immediately to one particular person who likes to explode things and make bigger messes.
Sherman?
Look, man.
Okay, that's 2 people. Never mind.
Look, man. I haven't found any dynamite.
Okay, that's 3 people.
Oh, come on. I'm not that bad.
Okay, that's 4 people.
Are you not including yourself?
No, I never explode.
You never explode.
X to doubt.
Only whenever I throw grenades at Glitch.
I was about to fucking say. You and your grenade happy self. Starting to think you do him on purpose.
No, believe it or not, there was a bug with my. There was actually an issue with my controller because it started to persist in other games that use that button for. So,
Wait, how bad was it?
there would be times where
No, I mean the grenade instant.
sometimes whenever I would start a mission, it would just instantly throw it right off at the very beginning.
There was a part where he accessed the terminal, and as soon as he left it, he threw a grenade. It nearly killed me.
Yep, that definitely happened.
He has actually killed me with a grenade before.
If it was actually
And
me,
it was
I
worth
would
it.
be fucking pissed every time.
Oh, it was worth it.
Okay. Is this room empty? Is this
I
room
need to grab
empty of
the
stuff
laser
now?
again.
Oh
I
my
don't
god, I
believe you.
think it is. Oh wait, no, there's a piece of intestine. Other than these few pieces of intestine.
You know, I just looked up. I found more biomass.
Yeah, they're not just on the floor.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to call the elevator back up in a second.
Sorry, Soba.
No, that's fine. For now. I like how I can just casually pick up this scorching thing, like as soon, even while it's still scorching, and not burn my fingers off. So what are you doing with the biomass? I'm not allowed to burn them?
So you can
Yes,
burn them.
It's just not the eggs.
And these fleshy things are not the eggs. We can actually spawn the eggs, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
Everything? There's the laser.
Yeah. I gotta say, Glitch, that last week's stream of Fire Emblem, the end of that boss fight got very kind of funny. Let's just hold this conversation. Like,
Nope, please, you guys are having a moment. I'm not going to interrupt.
It's literally that scene. Because I went back and looked up the exact quote. Like, it's from the Cell versus Deadpool.
yeah.
It's like, I'm being very polite like you have this conversation. Being very polite, I'm very pissed at you.
It's shit like that that kind of gets a good chuckle out of me whenever I'm playing Fire Emblem. Oh, that's right. We ended at where we got to the routes final.
I don't believe I ever play a Fire Emblem game.
Well, if you want to play, I would give recommendations for a starter.
Okay.
What systems do you have?
Currently, right now, the Switch.
Well, the only Fire Emblem games available on Switch right now are
Well,
three
I do have surprisingly enough.
Certain consoles
The,
can be emulated.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have actually an old Game Boy Advance.
Okay. For
However,
Game Boy
finding a
Advance.
copy for that game is gonna be a bitchin' now.
Oh yeah.
For Game Boy Advance, there's Fire Emblem Binding Blade, and the one that I'm currently live streaming, Sacred Stones, which, according to the fan base, is arguably the easiest one. Which I still haven't beaten Sacred Stones. I've just been doing these live streams to kind of make a commitment to like, okay, I'm gonna finally play this and I'm going to finish it. But it's the unmodded version that Ardith didn't make.
Ah. Okay.
So I'm actually playing the original version.
Okay.
Because the mod just kind of was taking quite a while, and it's been a few years, and I legitimately forgot most of what happened, and I was like, you know what? I actually really want to finish this game. So I just kind of sat down, like, you know what? I'm going to live stream the original Game Boy Advance and then compare it to the mod that Ardith was making.
I will say I am impressed at like every time I see like one of the better Game Boy games, I am always impressed by how good the graphics are.
Okay.
Yeah!
And like that's what, like, I know I mentioned it before, but that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get you to play Golden Sun, because the graphics on that are also really good.
Like, there's a charm to Game Boy Advance games, and with the Fire Emblem games, they look really good on Game Boy Advance. Like,
Golden Sun, the battlefield actually has a third dimension to it.
that's not easy to pull off on a Game Boy Advance. So
No,
that's-
it's not.
That
It's
already
actually
sounds
really
pretty good.
fucking impressive.
That already sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah, the music is phenomenal too.
But but yeah, Adam, if I had to give you a good guess, I would personally recommend Binding Blade. That one literally has like 3 main characters,
Alright.
which means it's 3 times as hard because you have to keep all of them alive or else it's game over. But do you? So
Oh, actually, okay. I actually did play it, but I never actually beaten it.
okay,
That was a long time ago. I don't know where I put the game at.
but that's a relatively good game for starters, I would say.
Yeah.
For 3DS, there's.
Oh, I didn't. I don't have a 3DS.
Oh, duh. Sorry.
I mean, I used to, but
You still technically have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there it is. It's over there on my windowsill.
Mine's right next to my Vita.
You know what's weird?
What?
I keep mentioning it. The PlayStation Portable. You guys know that one.
Yes.
Like there's actually 3 different versions of it too.
Yep.
oh,
Remember, I had the first one.
So did I.
I never have one.
I
It
remember.
was thicker.
Yes, it was. And I remember the exact day that it happened. It was on Christmas morning, and I was at my mother's house. And I opened up the box, and I was like, "Wow, it's a PSP!" And I remember the games that I got as a gift with it: Final Fantasy Dissidia, Castlevania, and this one game that I don't want to think about ever again.
What?
It kind of looks like a generic anime game. It's called Mimana ER Chronicles.
Oh, that game.
The only reason I even kept playing that game was because I was frustrated and I wanted to beat it out of spite.
Not
Sounds
fun,
about
not
right.
of anger, out of spite.
I will say, because I remember it specifically because there was a game. There was a game for the PSP that was significantly different than the mainline console versions. And I played the PSP version first. It was Star Wars The Force Unleashed.
They released that on PSP?
Yeah.
Yes. Not only that, but the PSP version is superior.
It is.
Really?
Yes. If you ever start on the Force Unleashed, you need to play the PSP version first.
Mm-hmm.
Because the console version just prioritizes pretty graphics over content.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The PSP version has twice the amount of maps, twice the amount of story, real-time cutscenes, meaning whatever costume that you have equipped will show up in the cutscenes, whereas in the console version it doesn't.
I mean, with certain ones.
Not only that, but the PSP version is actually more punishing.
Yeah, that's what I also heard.
It's,
Oh.
like, both games have QuickTime events. But
Okay, that's...
QuickTime events only appear once the boss is at low enough health. And that's where it, like, ends the fight. In the regular console version, if you mess up on the QuickTime event, it starts you back from the beginning.
Yep.
In the PSP version, if you fail the QuickTime event, the boss regains health, and you have to work them back down to it to get the QuickTime event again.
See, that actually makes more sense.
It does, and it's actually really fun. I remember spending, I don't know how much fucking time on the last boss, and like constantly getting my shit stuffed, and having to go back over and over again. Oh my god.
But,
Easy.
okay. That's interesting. I've never heard of the case where the PSP version is superior.
There's a few cases where console versions and
Okay, wait, yeah, there is actually, yeah. Because, like...
Sonic Unleashed was like that too.
yeah.
The PlayStation 2 and Wii versions are significantly different than the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions.
Huh.
They had to significantly downscale things on the Wii and the PlayStation 2
Yeah.
in order for the game to actually run.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of the cutscenes are pre-rendered, then rendered again, then pre-rendered, so it looks
Bro.
even worse. And the town exploration got cut altogether, so you couldn't walk around the towns. It's reduced to a visual novel style.
Oh, wait, that just brings me up to something that I want to talk about now, but go ahead. You finish yours.
And even the final boss fight changed. Like, do you know what the final boss was? Do you know much about Sonic Unleashed?
I vaguely remember my cousin playing the shit out of that game, and
I think you would actually like that game. It is one of the good Sonic games. One of the last good Sonic games, too.
that, and I know the fun fact about how the voice actor had strep throat recording some of his lines, so...
Oh, yeah.
But, okay. But, anyway, that kind of brings up something here. I remember there being a case where, it's recent, by the way,
Okay.
how they have, made a Switch port of Persona 3, and it's basically just the PSP game, and I've seen clips of it. The audio is muffled badly
Oh, no.
Oh god.
in comparison to the PSP version.
Jeez.
But here's the thing. You want to know which version of Persona 3 is the best in my personal opinion?
Go on.
Which is...
The PS2 version. And you want to hear why?
Why is that, yo?
Whenever they ported Persona 3 over to PSP, there were changes that had to be made due to limitations of the PSP, console power.
Right.
So, so Persona 3, the original PS2 version, and its re-release, FES, which is just a secret. Overworld you can walk around on, lots of places to visit, full anime cutscenes, and your main character can use multiple different types of weapons. which ironically even goes further and changes some of his voice lines, depending on what weapon that he uses. Sounds cool, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the PSP version. Gets rid of the overworld to where it's now a point-and-click deal. Most of the cutscenes are now like visual novel. Your character is limited to only using a sword. And they added the skill card system, which that's a positive, actually. But other than that, they got rid of anime cutscenes as well. So they're now just stills.
That is stupid.
And whenever there was news about the Switch porting over Persona 3, a lot of us were hoping it was going to be an actual port of Persona FES with all of the good content and combined with some elements of Persona 3 Portable, aka the skill card system and stuff. No, we just got the PSP version, and the audio is muffled. Which is sad, because Persona 4, when it got the portable treatment, it didn't go to the PSP. It got ported to the PS Vita. And it kept everything that made Persona 4 good, and even added infinitely more with bonus story content and a lot of other stuff. Persona 3? Nope. Which is sad.
So
What?
I just got a message from Otter.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
He's wanting to join us, assuming the bathroom will release him.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he okay?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
That sort of statement's very concerning. Meanwhile, in Otter's house, please just let me out. A voice from underground.
You will not leave this room. Your payment is not in full yet.
But yeah, I was very disappointed whenever I saw the news about Persona 3's treatment.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Which means that right now, in my personal opinion, the best way to play it, the PS2 version for the PS2 FES version. Because that just straight up adds an entire brand new story mode. P3 portable? You can just change your gender and it changes some aspects of the story. That's it.
That sounds stupid.
Well, that and it also changes the battle music, which I thought was pretty neat. But
Yeah.
It's okay.
yeah, also adds more. It's okay. So Persona 3 Portable does again have some positives because if you change your gender, it ironically changes social links, which are basically friends you can make. It actually changes who you befriend as a female, which adds a bit more story.
I can see that.
Because what I was legitimately hoping whenever they were going to re-release it on Switch was that it would have the stuff from FES, but the quality of life changes and the gender selection from Persona 3 Portable. Like, combine the best of both worlds. But the fact that they... It's sad. Like, goddammit, Atlas, you had one job.
You know what's also really funny though too?
What?
Warhammer Darktide. You know that came
Warhammer
out
Darktide?
recently. Like it's the same people who made Vermintide that we played.
Oh, okay.
It recently got into the mostly negative range with ratings on Steam.
Wait, really?
They did not deliver a lot of the things they promised upon release. It's a whole mess. They don't have the crafting system like they did in Vermintide, which they promised would be in there, and it's not. Instead, they focused all their time and effort on the cosmetic store. And all the updates up till now have been mostly on the cosmetic store, which people aren't understandably aren't too happy about.
Uh-huh.
So they released a letter to the community earlier today. Let me go. Actually, no, I'm gonna go read it. I'm calling them out on this one.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
We take enormous pride in our ability at Fat Shark to deliver a game that millions can enjoy. This was what we set out to do with Warhammer 40k Darktide. To create a highly engaging and stable game with a level of depth that keeps you playing for weeks, not hours. We fell short of meeting those expectations. Over the next few months, our sole focus is to address the feedback that many of you have. In particular, we will focus on delivering a complete crafting system, a more rewarding progression loop, and continue to work on game stability and performance optimization. This also means that we will delay our seasonal content rollout and the Xbox Series XIS launch. We will also suspend the upcoming releases of premium cosmetics. We just couldn't continue down this path, knowing that we have not addressed the many feedback areas in the game today. Thank you for playing and providing feedback. We really appreciate it. It has and will continue to shape the game we love. Okay, first off,
Oh, boy.
the fucking, the only reason why they stopped on cosmetics is because the game just started getting the mostly negative review. Second, you guys were focusing on launching on another console with the state of the game the way it is now.
That's not good.
No, especially considering they don't have a story.
What happened to when game companies would actually finish a game and then release it?
Well, that went like into the wind when early access became a thing.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
But it's Darktide has no story mode.
Oh.
Seriously?
It has no story mode. It has missions that you go on.
Oh.
It's not. But there's another part to it. There's another part. There is no solo mode.
Wait, you have to play?
You have to play online multiplayer. Yes, you can make a private room for friends, but they only added that after launch. And not only that, but if the player count drops below 0, your match becomes public, and you get automatically connected to other people online.
How would it even reach 0?
Well, if it gets to below any extra other players other than you. If it's only one person, then you're automatically connected to public sessions.
I don't want to play with strangers.
Exactly!
Me neither.
Oh my god.
That's part of the reason why I haven't really picked up Splatoon and tried on the online stuff, because also provides another problem with the community itself. There's a lot of speedrunners going around.
Oh.
Speedrunner?
They just go. They leave behind the entire team and just rush to finish the objective as fast as possible.
Oh, right, those kind of players.
Because at this point, acquiring weapons is a grind. Like, you can't just... It's not like how it was in the previous
Vermintide?
game. Yeah. You don't just get weapons and shit at the end of each mission. No, you just get money that you can spend on whatever's in the store that day. Yeah, they don't have a list of things that you can get. They just have a list of things that are available for that day.
Oh, hey Sarah.
It's not a finished game.
That's not good.
And rightfully, people are upset.
Of course.
And you're one of them?
I am one of them.
I mean,
called it.
I don't blame you for getting mad on that.
Oh yeah, it's It's not good.
Oh, okay, I don't know if Otter would... Actually, I'll wait till Otter gets in on this.
Assuming
getting-
he's gonna get in on this. Sarah, how's he doing, by the way? I got a concerning message from him.
Oh, right. Well, it was actually about some stuff I learned about Disgaea 7. Ugh. Since they swapped over to the 3D models and such like that.
Hospital beds adjust a lot.
Oh my god. Bro. Well, I can't reach the ceiling.
We have an elevator.
Jeez,
Right.
Silva, how you're going to get... It's not like we have an elevator.
No, I
Listen.
take an advice for this sort of thing.
Or this. Silva, come here.
Shut up!
It's barrels.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I just
Talk
came
about
around the
perfect.
corner. I saw soap and I'm like, barrel.
Oh, shit. My face is hurting.
It reminds me of the bucket incident with Strat. Like we're sucking him out there, like I'm like, oh, yeah, oh have a bucket. Showing it at the last second.
You know you have to clean that up, Silva. Don't. Drop it.
Oh, barrels go here.
Okay.
There we go.
Not in the... I got it.
Is that where those go?
I'm not cleaning that ceiling.
Come on, don't be a baby.
I'm not the one that made that mess. If I'm gonna clean up the mess I made, you gotta clean up the mess you made.
I didn't make that.
Bitch, you're the one that shot the laser at the ceiling!
Are you sure it wasn't you?
Guess what? The only time I used a laser was against Glitch!
Yeah, that mess is still all over the ground over here.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, you are cleaning that.
Ah, I know it was you, Adam. I know it was you.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I was upstairs. Everything up there might be my fault. That light's working. Okay.
Anyway, I'll wait till Otter potentially gets here.
Alright.
Ironically, what I was gonna say is like Disgaea 7, from what I've seen of like this guy who covers that sort of content, he got his hands on the Japanese demo. It looks like Disgaea 7 is actually addressing some of the complaints that I think Otter actually had.
Oh.
Which I kind of like.
I swear to God, if I jam...
Go.
I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah.
How's the upstairs look? Still bad?
You want to check?
I guess that's a yes.
I'm gonna guess you haven't been up there.
Nope, not once.
Come on, Saba. Let's go together and see how bad it is.
Oh, throw that in there. There we go. I'm trying to get this.
Oh, I get it.
Oh.
Shove this in here. There we go. Get in there. No. Is that the otter?
Otter!
Yes.
The bathroom has released you.
Indeed. I think everything just got removed. Like, I don't know if I've got organs.
Oh, that means infinite alcohol without any problems.
Give me 20 minutes, but right now I don't even want to drink.
Oh my god, it's that bad.
Oh man.
I'll be damned.
Every time I tried to get back up, there was another wave.
Well, the good news is we're almost done with this level. So maybe that'll give you enough time to recover.
The
Yeah.
good news is it will not take me long to install.
Oh, you had it on install?
I guess.
I need to retry that sentence.
Yeah, you want to try that again?
Did you have it uninstalled?
I did, but it's small.
It's not big game.
So my Steam Deck came today.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh,
I haven't tried it yet, but
I'll send you a link to the thing that let me install every fucking emulator on it. But, oh, as I was telling these two, there's a YouTuber that I watched that got a hold of the Japanese demo for Disgaea 7. And from what I am seeing, it looks like, ironically, they've made a lot of changes. Ironically, on some of the stuff you complained about.
okay.
Remember me, I think one of your complaints was that the stats felt way too ridiculously high.
Yes.
They brought it back down to the basics. Now you start off at, like, your attack is like 20.
Oh, hey,
brought back
numbers
the-
I can understand.
Yeah, they brought me back down to the basics.
Instead of 5 million. I was just
Congratulations, you're level 1. Oh, what's my attack stat? 25,000. Huh?
like, guys, just take a few digits off that.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Let me just casually open Disgaea 6 on my Switch real quick.
Oh boy.
Because to this day, I still haven't fucking beaten Rakshasa. Could you stop smacking me? But yeah, it looks like they've addressed some of those complaints. They're bringing back the original stat system, which is great. Looks like the animations, from what little I've seen, I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but yeah. It's Japanese, I can't fucking read it. But it looks like apparently animations look a lot smoother, like they're really trying to refine the 3D models, which, you know, I figured, like, since Disgaea 6 was their first time trying 3D models, it was going to be rough. But it looks like they're a lot better and a little smoother now, so they are really trying to stick with it.
I don't tend to accept the excuse of it's a company's first time doing 3D modeling or stuff like that, because, like, you're a company. If it's your first time, hire experienced developers. At least a couple of them.
Right. But, like I said, apparently they are starting to make some changes that address to a lot of that stuff. It looks like they aren't going to be relying on the auto battle. I mean, the auto battle system is still there, but it's less needy. Like, it's to the point where you don't necessarily need it too much. From what I saw, apparently you can't use an auto battle system on a map you haven't cleared, which means I'm actually relatively okay with that because during my playthrough of Disgaea 6, it did feel like I was barely doing anything because I would sometimes utilize auto battle and I kind of felt bad if I did. You know what I mean?
It makes sense to make it that way.
Yeah, I actually think that's a positive change whenever you have an auto battle thing.
I've played a few games that have auto battle on it. Like,
Yeah.
they don't allow you to use auto battle until you've at least cleared the level.
Yeah, I think right there, that is a positive change. That is good. They are trying to, like, improve, well, what's relatively a brand new system that Disgaea has never had before.
Right.
I don't know what else, apparently, because the demo does not have access to all of the features, which makes sense. But I'm pretty sure more information will come out because this guy, hell, he beat Disgaea 6 before it even got fucking translated, if that lets you know anything.
Oh, the point's kind of moot now. Sarah.
Oh. Oh, the question anyway.
Yeah, he's already here.
Hi, I escaped.
Oh yeah. So Otter, just I'd like an update, but in short, nobody's going to be playing Darktide for a while.
Okay.
They're not doing good. They've well, for one, it doesn't even have a story. Like, it's kind of like, the format is a lot like Deep Rock. Where it just, you have missions. It's purely multiplayer. It's not a good game right now. I don't like it.
Oh. Yeah, I found it.
Found what? What did you find?
What hell probably looks like.
Ah.
Now,
Into Ohio.
allow me to read the number out loud here. The ultimate boss that I have not beaten has... Oh god, I have to actually figure out what that number is. 594 quintillion, 792 quadrillion, 100 trillion, 628 billion, 558,846,355 HP.
That is way too many numbers.
Yes, it fucking is! When you reach quintillion, that's a bit ridiculous!
Like, I lost track after the first, like, 5 digits.
Same.
And right now, my character only has...
Okay, here we go.
billion, trillion, quadrillion. Only 93 quintillion!
I don't think video games should ever make numbers that go as high as that.
I realized this guy... Well, to be fair, Disgaea 6 was the first time where they got rid of the level limit of 9,999 and then turned it into level 99 million!
I mean, granted, that's pretty neat, but at the same time,
Why?
like, that's a lot.
Ah! But yeah, again, it does look like they are implementing changes to make the system better.
That's good.
That, and they're finally giving us the ludicrous number of classes, because they're adding more, which is good. Which is quite good.
It's canister.
I mean, you know I'm going to be playing that game on my channel. I'm going to be making characters based off of you jokers.
I mean, of course.
Yeah. From what I saw, some of the, like, screenshots and shit like that, they're bringing shit back from Disgaea 3, which I haven't seen for, like, years. Which could spell good and bad things, now that I think about it, because I saw the female gunner. I'm like, oh, they're going with that design again, okay. Oh, dear.
Barrels. There's more crates. Oh, God.
I mean, when the female gunner looks more like a succubus than a succubus, you know there's something up with that design.
I think they call that pandering.
That is definitely pandering, yes. No, pandering is the fact that Disgaea 6 added a cowgirl demon.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that, yeah. We needed an excuse to have a big boobed character in our game.
Yeah.
Let's make her a cow.
Yep. Yep. Also, I'm never gonna forgive them for the fact that they have a bunch of characters as a promotional that are just VTubers.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Disgaea 6 literally had a promotional thing where like a few VTubers got characters modeled for them.
It's not gonna be nearly as cringy as the shit they did in Fortnite.
Please don't mention it.
I'm
That
not,
game.
I can't physically, like, speak of exactly what they did, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. See, too many fucking ads for that game.
I hate it with every fiber of my being.
You and me both. I'm already suffering up with one game. I don't need another.
I mean,
Well, fuck it. Here, let me just casually. No. Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it, I'll finish out Spite motherfucker.
you don't really finish a Fallout game, though.
Huh?
You don't really finish a Fallout game, though. He's not
Well-
recent ones.
Here, Otter. Let me just ask you a question. As soon as I get you on Discord, for some reason, wasn't letting me do that. Answer the question. Where the fuck are the rest of the clothes?
Well,
Get on it.
That's the female gunner in Disgaea 3, and they're bringing that back for Disgaea 7.
mind sharing it to the rest of the class?
Lose some clothes.
Bro.
Those leggings can go down at least another 6 inches.
Jesus Christ.
She spent all the money on more bullets.
I mean, to be fair, I actually do like the hat.
How bad is it? Soba?
Give me a second. Fine, I'll post it in the game chat. There.
It could be a lot worse. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it could
no,
be
I see
worse.
what you mean.
You see what I mean?
I kind
mean,
of see
it
what
could-
they're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're bringing that to Disgaea 7, and it's been how many years since they've ignored Disgaea 3? Ugh. It kind of sucks because I kind of like Disgaea 3, but it's treated like the black sheep of the group.
Okay. Where's the bucket machine? Here it is.
Oh well, we'll just see how it goes.
You give me body parts. I don't need body parts. I need buckets of water.
Well, leave that water alone. You didn't even take it out to dinner yet.
There, bucket of water.
Fuck it.
Yes.
No.
The fuck bucket.
Oh god. Well, actually, since I just showed the female, I gotta show the male, because I kind of like how the male gunslinger looks. Which, this is a popular design they've kept for years, actually. It's one of my favorites. I think it looks cool.
That's more or less
just
just the
elevator.
female design. Just
Just has a
with-
cloak.
he just has actual pants.
It's got actual pants. Yeah. To be fair, I'm a sucker for cloaks, which is why I probably like it.
Yeah.
Like, if a design has a cloak, I can, like, ignore a lot of the other stuff. I'm like, damn, that's a good design. Which kind of goes to show that I'm a suck at style. cleaning up what little bits and pieces that I'm seeing, but... How's the upstairs looking?
Still working on it.
Alright, I'm sending the elevator down.
Alright, how bad is it?
Come see for yourself.
Hang on.
Oh, it's clean, actually.
Don't assume things.
Put like, yeah.
Again, you want to come check up here? Go ahead.
Alright. Let me just carefully... I'm trying to safely place this down without knocking them over.
We're bringing buckets.
Good. I need a ton of them.
Well, I'm bringing you 5.
That's allowed.
Alright, Soba.
Alright,
I'm working my way through the back.
carefully pull them out.
Firmly grasp it.
Come here, Silva.
No.
No. Come over here.
No. Why?
That's glad to work. Back there.
Jesus Christ.
There was a lot of those things over there.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah. You want to take it, or should I continue?
Now that's gonna be, this is the last place that we have to hit. Everything else is already clean.
After 3 hits, my fucking mom.
Yeah, 3 hits is all it takes. Well, that was 5 hits for me.
Let's see.
Alright, this bucket's done.
And no one.
Here.
Got it.
I'll go take the old buckets and toss them. Be back.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot about these. Bolt holes too.
Oh, so much murky.
Yep. Shut these generator. These barrels.
Okay. Yeah, that was only 3 strikes and it's out. Alright, this bucket's done.
Bucket.
I will trade you.
Let's see.
Fair trade.
Fair trade.
Fair trade.
Okay, let's see.
Ugh.
Let's
Go.
put some of this trash. Throw this bucket.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
This barrel. Get it out. Way.
Take that barrel.
Got a lot of stuff up here. It's just in the way.
Alright. Okay, this bucket didn't last long at all.
And I'll bring another one. Coming in with a bucket. Bucket in the elevator.
Yeah.
Bucket in the elevator. I'm gonna grab a second bucket.
Okay. Oh. I'll clean this up. I accidentally knocked over one of the buckets. I'll clean this up.
Oh, I guess I'm getting a third bucket.
No, it's clean now. See?
I'm still getting another bucket.
Okay.
I don't know how many we need, but I'm grabbing buckets.
Sir, how many buckets do we need?
Yes.
I swear, you two.
We may not be on the same wavelength, but god damn it, it's almost like we're brothers at this point.
I mean, we're not on the same wavelength, but, you know.
Wavelength. Fucking hell! I am tired. I can't English. I have been speaking all day! Oy. Can you tell I can't even English?
Yes.
Yeah. But no, for some damn reason, sometimes me and Glitch are just like same brain.
Yep. Because we've been hanging around each other too long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed. This room looks a lot better than it did.
They bring you more bucket.
Well,
I think
do
we're pretty
my
solid
least
now.
favorite thing. If I can find a laser.
Bucket.
Bucket. Actually, I'm gonna bring this bucket inside here.
Oh,
That way I can start gathering bullets.
yeah, that.
Take both buckets.
Oh right, I was talking about like bad PSP games. That Mimana ER Chronicles game. Holy shit! You know like how whenever you use an item that lowers encounter rate, that it actually works and lowers the encounter rate.
Yeah.
What if I told you that didn't happen in Mimana and it had the opposite effect and it made encounters happen more frequently instead? Ah, I finally cleared a battle. Take 2 steps, immediately throw into another. Oh, and the fact that if you want to get through some areas, you have to look up an online map because the game has no map.
Oh my god.
And when you get into a big area where every layer looks exactly the fucking same. Yeah.
You know what? That kind of reminds me because Golden Sun does have a map.
Oh.
It has a world map.
Oh, good.
And you can actually go into it. And you can look around and it'll actually tell you the town.
Glitch, you missed one.
I missed one what? One of the
One
alien
giant
things?
one chunk of biomass.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry,
I was
Silva can-
bound to miss something. There was so much up there. You remember how much there was, right?
Oh yeah. I think Silva can bring you down though.
I am.
Like there's a reason why that floor was on a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A different level to miss than it was down here.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Calling the elevator.
Alright.
Hey, Glitch, take a look.
I'm throwing this box over here. Yeah. Oh.
Well, let me see.
If not, use a laser. That'll work.
I don't think that's biomass. I think that was metal.
Well,
I think somebody accidentally melted a box.
uh-oh.
Was that you, Glitch?
No, I only hit the, what do you call it? The mass. I think.
He's all about
No,
that
I didn't.
mass.
Wait, I cleared out the entire top floor, so that must have been new.
Oh, no.
Hmm. Well, let's see. I've got barrels.
But no, as much as I love the Disgaea games, some of their designs are just shameless.
Yeah. I gotta draw people in somehow.
Yeah, me, I just like the customization bullet stuff and just like, god damn it, man. Ugh. Stop making me feel guilty for playing your games!
That's it. Barrels down there, at least. Alright, how are things looking up here?
Pretty good.
Alright, good.
Cat.
I hear cat.
I hear cat. Which one is it this time, Otter?
Carter?
Delta.
Delta.
Here we go.
He's mad because I will not let him get up on the desk.
Of course. Fair point.
Box. Cylinder. Cylinder.
Cylinder.
Box. Box. Barrel. Goes barrel.
I'll wait till you're done with that, Glitch.
Yeah, because we got trash and barrel, or buckets to take down.
Boxes.
I mean, I can start
Boxes.
with these now.
Boxes.
Backs.
Oh, there's barrels too.
I saw my life flash before my eyes and it was filled with boxes.
Let's hope that you can help me out with this.
What was that?
See these eggs?
What the fuck?
Well, it's not just the eggs. You have to replace the light bulbs too.
Oops.
What did you do?
You
Made a
dropped
bit
the
of
egg.
scrambled eggs. No, I accidentally hit it to the thing without.
Ah.
Okay, gently in there.
Firmly grasp.
Okay, that's good.
Don't forget, all of them have to have their light bulb replaced too.
Oh, right, the light. Did you break a light bulb?
No.
Some of them come
I heard
broken.
a crack. That
it was
is
crack- It was already like that.
Hold on.
That one over there just doesn't have one in it.
No, I don't want to grab the trash.
There's a broken one.
Nope.
Okay. We have all the barrel.
No.
It's the more barrel. Oh, no, that's a barrel.
There we go.
And I think there's one more box, and then I'll send the elevator down. Or at the very least, I will attempt to. Hey, do you think you could hit the down button on the elevator? I can't seem to reach the control panel from in here. It's down. Thank you.
Oh, there it goes.
Alright, yeah, that works. Alright.
Yeah. Good God, man.
I had to get all those things down here one way, and I'm not taking like 5 billion trips just to get them all out here.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
That's
This one's good.
start on the med pack.
Okay.
Good?
Elevator is mostly clean.
Okay, good. Because we got buckets.
I've noticed.
Okay. Fully. There. Whew. Okay. Bucket. That is not a bucket.
Anything else? Hang on. Hang on.
Oh. What happened?
Try and get through, I accidentally knocked this over.
Oh, okay.
Take out food.
Team effort. Team effort. Blah, blah.
There we go.
No.
I think that's
Well,
good.
light bulb needs replacing.
Take these down.
God, how do you rotate stuff again?
And hold the left mouse button.
Ah. Oh! Damn it.
Did you break it?
I accidentally pressed C.
You threw it.
Yes.
Sarah says cuddle cat for her, Otter. Okay, there we go.
Are you?
I am.
Huh.
Alright. What?
But
What happened?
I don't know.
You killed me.
Oh, Adam's dead.
Damn it.
Oops. Yep.
As an oopsie.
Yeah, there was an oops.
Yeah, I need to be down there anyways to see how many med packs we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I have trapped the kitty in the blanket.
Two.
The cat will never escape.
He's
Three.
very
Okay.
confused, that's for sure. He keeps thinking Dad is in the living room and I'm
Alright, I think I have enough packs I need.
I think that only means there's only one bucket. Yeah, there's only one bucket left up here.
Alright. Done.
Or that's
Whew.
See you, cat.
I weirdly want to play this guy at 5 again, but then I no main characters allowed.
Yeah, you're a good little cat. Snowball came to say hi.
Neither
Friggin-
of those adjectives applies to my boys.
Midnight kind of did the same thing to me during my recording session. I just heard like this rubbing noise against the side of my door. I'm like, what the hell's going on? All of a sudden I hear a thud. I'm like, God damn it. Open up the door. There's Midnight. She just comes running in and just falls right on her back. Like,
We
are you
used to
happy?
go- Go ahead.
I was like, are you happy you got what you wanted?
A couple weeks ago, Delta had climbed up on the desk during the stream, so I turned the camera, I let him be on the desk and be part of the stream. And I found out later watching the stream back, the weird little moron had been chewing on and licking my microphone the whole time. I couldn't see it.
Oh, God. Congratulations, you accidentally had cat ASMR. Oh, my God.
Boxes.
I don't think Midnight would ever do that. She's not a lap cat unless you actually pick her up, in which case, as soon as you pick her up and put in your lap, she just falls asleep immediately. Like, it's like a weird shutdown sequence for her. It's like she's a bundle of energy. You pick her up, put her down, all of a sudden...
The cat off switch.
It is very much the off switch.
Each cat has a different off switch.
Cats are just weird.
Yes. Box. There. Stay up there.
Must be smarter than the ball. Hopefully. This no egg. Light bulb.
Essentially just stacking boxes and hoping they don't fall over. They still have more boxes. Why do they have to make the box corners so goddamn small?
The answer is yes.
The barrels fit over there with no fucking problems. Look at that. Those barrels. It's so simple. It's so simple for barrels.
No, not gonna make that joke.
Boxes, why can't you be like the barrels? You're a disappointment.
What he said. Can somebody hit the elevator button for me? Thank you. I got a light bulb and I don't want it to break.
You can drop it, it won't break.
Wait, really?
As long as you don't throw it on the ground.
Don't do what I just did with the light bulb.
Oh, that works. That's probably fine. Need to get box up there.
Hey, Subba, count how many light bulbs we need.
Okay.
And I'll start bringing them down on the elevator with the eggs.
All right, hold on.
I think I have most of these open already. Just look for the ones that look like they have circuits where the light bulb should be.
By the way, didn't we count how many name tags we found?
Probably should have.
Oops.
It's probably fine.
I think we found 6 or 7.
Oh, no, there's more than 6 or 7.
More?
There's like 15.
So you...
Okay, I count 9?
9 light bulbs?
9 light bulbs.
Okay.
I heard that. I heard that from down here.
I didn't throw it.
No, that was me. I just threw one in the furnace.
No, he said up here.
Also, so why did you throw a light bulb in the furnace?
Because it was broken.
Oh, you found a broken one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You think I threw a fresh one in?
For a second, I thought you did.
What the fuck?
Uh,
I mean, I could see it happening.
I don't want a pamphlet, damn it.
What you do?
I should have chucked that in the fireplace. I'm not done! God damn it.
You okay?
Those were
I
working
know.
ones, Glitch.
Yes. We're gonna put them all in the box and then carry the box down.
Glitch. I'm down here.
How'd you do that?
Whatever you do not
Pull the lever.
don't.
Oh, hold the lever, crunk.
Pull the lever on the wall.
So open the door, please.
No, pull. No.
Nope.
Adam. There's a lever on the wall. Pull that and the door should open.
Oh.
By the way, this button did not open the door.
I swear, if it... You know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Yes. Oh, I did get to see this promotional artwork, and I kind of like it. But
How many we got in our glitch? The light bulbs, I mean.
About 3.
3?
That's 3.
Sounds like 4 too many.
Channel
4.
That's in 5 right now. Gently.
Pamphlet.
Thank you. I did.
There we go. 7.
I hope that didn't break.
I hope so. I found a broken one.
bro.
Okay, you scared me for a minute. I believe that's 7 or 8.
It's about 8.
Okay.
Pamphlets!
No way.
Tight assisted relocation mechanism. Or, harm.
Your pardon?
Alright. So about 9 eggs, too. But we can do that later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's focus on the light bulbs first.
Like, get...
Careful!
What the hell was that noise I was hearing?
Don't question it.
Light bulbs.
Bro.
Coming down.
Okay. Be very, very careful.
Hey, Elmer Fudd.
I'm dropping light bulbs.
Okay. Take some light bulbs, start installing them.
Yes, sir.
Once you're done, Glitch, come up
What the-
here and I'll put the eggs in.
God damn it.
One. Oh, gotta have them turn the right way.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, got those two.
There we go.
Okay, where were the other? Down this one.
There we go.
Oh. Ooh. Don't break. Yes.
God, that's huge.
Whew.
Yeah, light bulb.
Turn around. Go.
Oh. Come on.
Oh, you were over here. Okay.
We might have been short a few.
Ah, I thought I counted them right.
How many?
Put that one in that. There's 1, 2.
Damn, I thought I had the number right.
Yeah, we're down 2.
Alright.
Okay, so I did miss a couple of
Yeah.
them.
Get rid of this broken one. Unless one of them's still in here. Nope.
So about 11.
About.
Yeah. I'll start getting. Already placed 2 nearby the elevator, so.
Oh, right, Otter. Concerning the Steam Deck, I've been doing some testing on how good the emulators run on it. At the moment, DS works really fucking well. Those Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color, which that's pretty obvious. My next big test, that's going to be a bit of a stress test that I'm going to pull off, is PlayStation 3 game.
Oh, goody.
I'm going to test that to see how well the Steam Deck runs on that.
PS3 and Xbox emulators. I haven't gotten any of those to work yet. I want to, because there are games for those that are legitimately fun that I want to get working again.
Mm-hmm.
And some for the PlayStation as well. Silva? I was carrying a light bulb. Don't start.
Oh, sorry! Sorry!
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm carrying like this extremely delicate thing. I just see this large purple thing just bouncing around. All haphazardly.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I can tell.
Okay, so now we need eggs.
Yes, we need eggs.
I hear the eggs moving.
It's probably fine.
Ugh.
Oh,
Oh my god. I saw
motherfucker.
that.
Did you drop it?
Nope.
It sort of exploded.
Oh, that is concerning.
Just need 2 more.
Okay.
At least there's no residue. I don't see. No, wait. There's one.
Alright, Zoba,
What?
here's what we need to do.
Eggs?
Yes. Start taking eggs, putting them in those things, and
Stop.
hitting the open button to close the doors. Like this.
Oh.
Put one in here like this, and then push the button. There you go.
Okay.
Nope.
I hate the noises they make.
I mean, I can think of worse sounds.
You mean like a face hugger?
I was thinking of nails on the chalkboard.
Is that all the eggs from in here?
No, that was all the eggs.
No, there's more up here.
Yeah, alright. We're gonna need more eggs, by the way.
There's all of them. Careful. It's in here. Careful. Oh,
Oh.
You know, you could have let them go.
I thought I did.
Well, there's
how
4
many?
left. We're gonna get more on these.
How many?
More.
Sorry. How many we got down there?
Alright.
I
Done.
just saw the. I just saw the stream. Holy fuck!
Sorry.
You both were holding it, and then all of a sudden.
Bit of scrambled eggs. Anyone?
That
One,
was
two.
beyond scrambled.
3, 4. Yeah, we need at least 4 more.
Okay.
At the very least.
Here.
Alright, that should be it. You take it down.
Alright.
Hold on. Now go.
Hi.
Hello. I come bearing egg.
I ain't fertilizing.
It's okay, you don't need to.
Thank God.
It's already been done. I did it while you were sleeping.
Oh. What? Gross. I didn't say you could fertilize my eggs. What the fuck, man?
Do a double check to make sure. It's full, it's full.
One more egg.
Missing one?
One more.
Oh, 2 more eggs.
I thought we got all of them.
Nope, 2 more.
Did you miscount?
I counted 4.
There is an egg right here. There needs to be an egg over here.
Did we somehow lose one?
Glitch, come to my location.
I need to get more egg.
Egg. And then egg here. 2 egg.
Egg? Egg.
Glitch, fertilizer of eggs. Resist obvious joke.
Yeah.
Which came first, chicken or the egg? What?
Glitch.
Fuck! You people are a horrible influence.
I mean, that joke wasn't that bad, Silva. However, my joke was bad enough.
Mine was kind of like my continuation of your joke was even worse. Because which came first, the chicken or the egg? The glitch. Oh. Alright. All the things look full.
All done?
Yep.
It looks like it.
Get us out of here so Otter can join.
Yes.
Let's see. Pretty sure that's everything. Alright, hit. On the elevator. Things up here.
Ugh.
Let's see, activate. Yeah, this one. There we go.
You know, I was just opening my bag of trail mix, right?
Oh, sorry.
Guns, there was fire. Mutations? Mutations. I think aliens. Chemicals.
Alien and biomass. Let's just put it as that.
Flora, environmental hazards, homicide.
Yes.
Suicide. Genocide.
You did kill Adam, so yes, there was homicide.
It's fine. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's be.
Several cases of bucket-related murder. There we go. I wouldn't consider those dead on site. Spent shell casings found on site. Not that many, so I'm going to say about 20. Bullet holes found on site, I'm going to say about the same. And items incinerated on site. I'm gonna say closer to 75.
I will put
fellow
85,
employees, any
just to be
thoughts
safe.
on your colleagues. Let's see.
Go fucks.
Damn it.
What else do I want to put here? Bucket-headed jellyman. There we go. Here we go. Clock off. Perfect.
Indeed. How did we do?
Ah! Employee of the month.
Hey!
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 Exceptional.
Alright. Back
Oh
out.
my. Yeah, let's get on it.
Bro, we gotta get Otter in here. Oh, my computer is still turned into a hunk of metal.
Makes sense.
The office. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? Assignments. Host. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Gravity drive. Already did that one. Rust Station East. I don't have a completion time for this one. So let's do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, booting up the level. What do we got here? I'm in. Oh. Yeah, this is very rusty.
How rusty we talking?
This is very rusty.
Oh boy.
Uh. Uh.
They had a... Oh, key.
There's a pile of organs. Shotgun casings. Oops. How big is this map?
Yeah.
Not too big. Not exactly small, but not big. Why are the barrels always stacked in the crates section?
I can't join for some reason.
Can't join? Have you tried?
No. Yeah. Hold on.
If
There
I
we
do
go.
this.
There we go. Alright, got it. I got it.
What if I do this? What if I do
I said I got
this?
it.
What if I do this?
Got it.
You ignored fool. You're upsetting the balance of the universe.
God, just for that, I'm gonna do this.
Okay, you're dead.
Boom, there we go.
Stop it!
No!
Oh, hey, it worked. I'm in.
It's all according to plan.
I'm now 10 years younger.
It's a fairly confined space. We shouldn't have that much problems in here. Oh, run!
Oh, are you kidding me? It won't let me. It still won't let me join. Give me a minute.
Ew.
To reboot the game.
It happens.
Oh, and there's Otter.
Hi.
Hi.
Set the bucket over here in the corner so that way nobody runs into it.
I'll find a way.
You'll find. No! Otter, no. Behave.
Oh, God, I keep lagging.
Uh-oh.
Not that many of us here.
That's not good.
Ah, my explanation was immediately handed to me without having to wait.
Oh?
What?
I said, I'm lagging. You guys responded, and then immediately I got, World of Warcraft has started an update.
Oh. That would explain things.
That would. What's that noise?
What's what noise?
It sounded like something in the vents.
I still have to
Oh,
find a
I
game that's
can't.
like this, but is actually dangerous.
I love that.
Other than Hard Light Shipbreaker, which I would love to play as a group game, but it doesn't do group.
That's stupid. There's a lot of games that would work great as multiplayer, but they're not.
Yeah.
What was that one? Is that one about, like, attempting to terraform Mars? Like, have you seen that one?
No.
It's like you're
I've
on
heard of
Mars
it.
and you like it's like Subnautica, except you're transforming it into essentially a green paradise.
That does seem like a multiplayer game.
Like, right? There's like whole base building element to it. Like, it seems like one of those things that would be perfect for multiplayer, but it's not multiplayer.
I mean, have any of you tried Hard Light Shipbreaker?
No.
No,
I think you especially Subbo would love it.
Really?
I've heard it's very cynical.
It is very cynical, and it's got a lot of union stuff in it. Like
Yeah.
pro-union. However, it's all good cynical. And like, oh god, this gets way dirtier and crazier. This first one was so nice. I thought the whole thing would be like this.
Nope. No such luck.
Anyways, the actual gameplay is really satisfying. Because it's like, okay, I'm going to plan out my next 5 moves, and then I'm going to cut this so that I can release this, so that I can push this to pull this. It is really satisfying.
It seems like one of those, like, on a similar wavelength to this, almost.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wig. That's certainly so. Keep that in mind.
I've considered
Also
it.
for-
I might actually have it on my wish list. I don't really remember.
I don't think you did, otherwise I would have picked it up for you, because I love it.
Thomas Cromblin.
He'd be crumbling.
That's one.
Well, considering I found his bits everywhere, he definitely did.
I shouldn't be laughing at dead people.
I laugh at dead people all the time. If they didn't want to be laughed at, they shouldn't have died.
Cooley Abercrombie.
Abercrombie?
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie. What's next? We're gonna go with Mars Bucks? Coffee?
Maybe. Let me see if I can find another tag.
I heard their coffee really isn't all that good, honestly.
Sawaz Cortez.
Ah, relative to Dr. Neo Cortex. Wait, wrong one. I don't know why my brain confused Cortez and Cortex.
One was an enslaver, the other was just a degenerate scientist.
I got Cash Panuka on the brain.
Cash Panuka. Cash Panuka 5, Gringotts Steakhouse.
God damn it.
Have you seen any of those videos of just clips of Caddy out of context?
Yes. Have you seen the one where it's literally just him with the Jesus episode and how many times he says Jesus?
Oh, God.
It's great.
I loved the Jesus episode. I demand Jesus heart surgery.
Yes. Oh my god. I about died when I heard that there's literally a game that only lasts like 10 seconds concerning Jesus. Like, wow.
Do I make that joke or not?
Do you want to make it?
Let's be real, Jesus didn't even last 10 seconds once Mary Magdalene got her lips on him.
For some reason, as soon as you finished that, I got achievement progress, top brass.
Oh, we're going to hell.
That was not real.
I'm not real?
I said hell's not real.
Oh. I mean, you would have been right the first time, but
You're not real?
I don't know, am I?
Don't fuck with me. Do not fuck with me right now on that.
No,
What if
it's
I'm
just,
secretly just an AI that I've convinced you that I'm an actual person?
It's just me.
The more concerning aspect is just that, you know, every day I wake up and I genuinely am worried that this is going to be the day that I discover everything has just been an existential breakdown and they're all voices in my head and none of this is real.
You have been in a coma for at least 23 years.
Please,
You need to wake up.
unironically do not. Please, somebody.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nah, I have an existential crisis damn near every morning.
Yeah.
Especially when I look in the mirror. Or I realize that I'm breathing, which makes me realize, oh shit, I exist. and then I stare at my hands, watching as they move their fingers, and I'm like, how does that work?
Yeah, well, some of us don't get to know we exist, so.
I just stopped playing, and now I'm watching my fingers move.
Stop that. Not good for you.
Accidentally swallowed a asshole.
Hey, this is what you get when you hang out with me, okay? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill you, Adam. But no, like, goddamn, we don't deserve Kid Icarus.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he always picks on his old content, but even his old content I love.
Oh, so do I.
Like, I wish I could be as creative as him with the stuff I do.
He makes running gags that actually get a chuckle out of me. Well, not running gags, random humor. That's what I was gonna go for. Like,
Yeah.
his brand of random humor actually gets a good chuckle out of me.
That is true, Soba. There are.
What? What?
Sarah says there's many things Soba can do with his fingers.
Thing number 1, play the piano. Thing number 2, play the cello.
Number 3, play the saxophone.
Number 4, play the nerte. Sorry.
She's going to kill you. And nobody will find your body.
I had to make the joke.
You're lucky.
Not one.
Fucking, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. Ah, so I can get up.
Yep.
That is definitely something in the vents glitch.
I knew it. Fucking knew it.
What was this? Dead Space? Oh wait,
noted.
Soba never played that game yet.
Not yet. I've barely managed to get through the first game because, god damn it. Ugh. Just won't
I would
work
do
on
the second
I
if I
know,
ever got
glitch.
voted for.
I know.
Oh, thinking of Silent Hill, I have come to a conclusion.
Let's hear it.
Sarah has agreed to replay the game up to the point I was at.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Good. That will probably be less stressful on you, which is good.
When she makes it back to where I was, then I will.
Resume control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, for as much as it took me 6 hours to get there, turns out I'm like an hour and 47 minutes into the game. So,
It's gonna be a bit. So in the meantime, are you planning on playing the next game on your list and then going back to Silent Hill, or?
my plan is to just play my solo game and Darkest Dungeon until then.
Okay.
Well, I guess if I ever get the chance to recommend a short game, Fire Princess and the Blind Prince, if you're looking for something a little bit more emotional. Also,
I, at this point, have a backlog.
Oh god, fucking hell. Okay.
So, you know how I put all of my stuff up to a vote?
Yep.
Well, you can also redeem fishies on my channel to have me play a game next.
Oh,
This
I know
is
it.
usually how I end up playing Kingdom Hearts. I'll
Sorry.
rephrase that. This is always how I end up playing Kingdom Hearts. But people have requested so many games back to back
That's better to have the fishy thing.
No. With fishies. The game I played before Polybridge. What was that glitch?
Oh God, what was it?
Bayonetta. It was Bayonetta.
Oh yeah. That took a while.
It was Bayonetta, then it was Polybridge. Now it's off. Next, that was Imir's request. Next up is Nova's request that he did with fishies, which was Dishonored. Then it's Glitch's request with fishies, which is Orcs Must Die.
Wait, did I miss the off streams?
No, I haven't done one yet.
Oh, okay. Because that one is...
First one, I might do one during the day tomorrow, but the expectation is that first one is going to be...
Gonna be shit?
No, I just spilled a thing.
Oh.
Is going to be Friday, is the expectation.
Okay.
But I might do one tomorrow, depending on how things look with work.
Okay, tomorrow's relatively one of my 3 days that I tend to spend in voice chat with a couple people. Yeah.
Because tomorrow I might need to relax because I finally am getting the interview with the people doing my background check, which, you know, I know should come up clean, but it's always scary.
God, well, Glitch can tell you, I had to do some government work last night.
Oh yeah. It was a court notice.
Yep.
Except oh god. Except technically speaking, because he has autism, he's exempt.
But you have to explain that to them.
Yes. Which
And I was
is
kind of running by Glitch, like, how I was going to try my best to word it.
Dear sir or madam, I have the tism. Please excuse me.
I mean, that's what I've done. It's worked.
I can't remember exactly how I worded it, but I was like, I am on the autism spectrum, and I do not feel I could carry out my duties in a proper fashion.
What the fuck? How did I communicate?
If there's a will, there's a way, Otter. God damn it.
There's a whip.
There's no way.
There, you panel. There we go. These panels, these metal panels.
I mean, let's be
Silva.
fair. Writing the message the way I just said kind of proves its own point.
This is true.
Kind of. It kind of does, actually. Yeah, I was having a hard time figuring out how I was going to word shit. Yeah.
See, when I was struggling with how to word stuff, it was when I was writing my response to Wizards of the Coast.
Oh.
They put out their, please answer questions about how you feel about the new OGL,
What's Wizards of the Coast?
D&D.
Oh, Dungeon and Dragons. Okay. I heard they did something stupid.
Oh, I haven't given you the rant about the new OGL?
I remember it popping up, but I did not understand a goddamn thing that was being said, so I really couldn't, you know, figure out what the fuck everything was why everybody was so mad. I couldn't figure it out.
Give me a moment to not be close to vomiting and I will rant.
Are you okay?
I expressed earlier I wasn't.
Yeah, I told you he was being held in the bathroom.
For like an hour.
Well, still, I can't help but worry.
Look, I do not know what is wrong. I just know my insides decided that they are not remaining there.
Might I recommend Staple?
As fun as it sounds to staple my butthole shut. I don't think it'll work.
That is not the direction I was expecting.
That's a
We
But
got
okay.
a panel. We got a panel leaking blood and viscera over here. When I poke it.
Well,
Sounds like-
we're talking about the game, not you.
Yeah, I'm kind of talking both now. Hang on, I'm gonna get
Oh, God damn it.
the lift. I'm gonna go get the lift. Okay, so Wizards of the Coast in the OGL 1.1. Otherwise known as Wizards of the Coast in the We Think We're as Big as Disney and can get away with this shit.
Always a good sign.
Very- That gives me a good idea. Alright, what's the deal?
So, do you know what an open license is?
That means pretty much anybody could use it?
Yeah. There's a bunch of software out there that's open license. Linux, for instance.
Yeah.
It means nobody technically owns it.
Okay.
Well, people own it, but it's you can do with it what you want. You can monetize what you create. It is an open license. Dungeons
Okay.
and Dragons has had an open license for 18 years, and it's a huge part of why it became as big a game as it is. Why it took off faster than other similar games. Because here's the thing. If you look at a lot of news stories, they're like, oh, D&D is the game in town. It always was the game in town. Not true. GURPS was the game in town.
GURPS?
Mm-hmm. You don't hear about it anymore, do you?
What the fuck is GURPS? Sounds like an off-brand Gerber's baby food.
Let me look up what it meant, what it stood for. I always just call it GURPS. Generic Universe Role-Playing System. You would have GURPS as a base, and then a lot of games that would use GURPS systems to create their games. So,
Okay.
like, just a couple that I have books for are a Vampire the Masquerade's book, a Nephilim book, a Superheroes book, all kinds
Wait.
of stuff.
Isn't Vampire Masquerade a game?
Yes.
Is it good?
I have no idea.
The first one, yeah. But right now, their new one is shit.
So
It's
there
basi-
were... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Mine is going back to the original point, so I should have thought about it.
No, I was gonna say it's basically what their new one is. Basically a battle royale.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That already does not... I Battle Royale just doesn't
Don't even
sound.
get me started.
Don't.
Yeah.
Battle
Yeah.
Royale Vampire. No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so just like I said, try not to throw up.
Okay.
So, anyways, they created the open game license, which said you can create your games, your ideas. Oh, there's more viscera up here. Hooray. You will own it in perpetuity. We won't. Just, you can't use our specific licenses and products. So, like, if you're creating an adventure, you could call it a dungeon crawl, but you couldn't call it Crawl Through Mordenkainen's Tomb. And you with that, you could sell your stuff. You could call yourself unofficial 5e or whatever E content. They
Okay.
cracked down on this really aggressively in 4th edition, which is part of why 4th edition sucked. It's actually where Pathfinder came from. Now, here's the thing about OGLs. A new OGL can be made whenever you want, but the old one will remain in effect.
Okay.
And as long as you're not using new stuff for the new system, you can just choose to use the old OGL. So, for instance, let's say that I am designing content for Disgaea.
Okay.
That Disgaea has an open license.
Okay.
You can make your own Disgaea content and sell it. However, you can't use any of the official Disgaea names in your game. So,
Okay.
like, I could create a fan project for Disgaea, I could sell it as an unofficial Disgaea thing. However, I couldn't use whatever the main character's name is.
Okay.
Now, let's say that they wanted to change the OGL when the newest Disgaea came out.
Okay.
I could still do a project under the old OGL in that instance. I just couldn't. What's a mechanic from the new Disgaea that didn't exist in any previous?
Fuck it, I'll just come up with a... Well, I don't know what the new mechanics are, so I'll just come up with a new one. Well, not a new one, but...
I was referring to 6. Not
Oh,
the one that's out and no one knows what it is yet.
6, auto battle.
Okay. So I couldn't use auto battle in my fan project then, under the old OGL, because that didn't exist back then. The mechanic didn't exist, so if I wanted to use that mechanic, I would have to be producing under the new OGL. But as long as I didn't use content that only existed with the new OGL, then I could still produce under the old OGL.
Okay,
And that's true in perpetuity. So that's what happened more or less with 4, was they tried to produce a new OGL. It was draconic and horrible, and no one liked it.
Oh.
So everyone just kept producing under the old one.
I see.
I can't read... Oh no, this is barrels, so this is crates? Yes, crates go here, not barrels. Why is it full of barrels?
Because the crate section is always filled with barrels.
No, this time the... never mind. Anyways, Oh god, we're tracking. Where's the blood coming from?
I don't know.
That's what happened in 4th, is no one wanted to use the OGL in 4th. It was a huge part of why the 4th edition died. A lot of people will insist 4th edition was so bad, 4th edition was so horrible, 4th edition just wasn't enjoyable. As someone who played 4th edition a lot, so a lot of these just aren't true, and frankly, I think 4 was better than 5, which is a real hot take in the community.
Oh. Found one bloodstain, but it's gone. Okay.
So off of that, they kind of learned their lesson. They went back to the old OGL with 5. Well, Wizards of the Coast, or Dungeons & Dragons, has been taking off like wildfire, you know.
Yeah.
So they're doing D&D next? D&D 1 D&D? I can't remember what they're calling it. It's literally, they're releasing the exact same game, but they're calling it something new so that they can get out of their contractual obligations.
Really?
Yeah. From all the playtesting, they've got like literally the bare minimum changed of things that don't interact or matter. And when people look into it, as for why are you doing this, it really does look like they're doing it to avoid contractual obligations that say that this company gets to produce this for this price in perpetuity. Because they signed those before Stranger Things made D&D blow up mainstream. But that's just corporate scummy. No one really cared because it's corporate messing up.
Yeah.
Messing with corporate.
Okay.
But as part of it, they went, we're going... Well, do you remember my little rant, or did I give a rant, about the fireside chat they did?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay. So let's start with that.
Time for some otter rants.
So Wizards of the Coast owns not only Dungeons & Dragons, but they also... Oh, I'm going to put myself in a corner so I stop running into people while trying to talk.
Okay.
They also own Magic the Gathering. People have not been confident with how they've been running Magic the Gathering, or D&D, and they've really, really not been confident with how they're running Magic the Gathering. It's pretty bad.
Oh.
Even hardcore Magic players are saying they're getting burned out on the game completely. They're releasing too many products too fast for too expensive.
That is not good.
In the last year, they released a number of products that in previous years they would have released over 4 years.
Oh.
That's how flooded the market is right now. It used to be if you were a Magic player, you would get hyped once every couple of months because it would be spoiler season for the new set. Now we are continuously in spoiler season. As soon as one set comes out, spoiler season for the next set comes out, for the next Jumpstart product, and for the next Modern Horizons product, and for the next Secret Lair. People just don't care anymore. Like, I should be so excited. The new set is Phyrexia. All will be one. Phyrexia is one of my favorite settings in all of Magic the Gathering. I don't give a fuck. I haven't looked at spoilers at all because I just can't be fucked. It's just too much stuff. So they were holding an investor meeting, but they wanted people to come and listen because they were convinced that this investor meeting was going to show people the confidence they should have in the company.
Yeah.
So they called it a fireside chat, and they invited people to come to this open investor meeting call and listen to what they had to say. Which for Magic the Gathering was spectacular. It was basically, you're all wrong, stop telling us we're wrong, we're going to keep flooding the market with products, we're going to keep doing it at this rate because you're wrong, and you better hope that you're not right, because if we're wrong about this, we're going to cut the amount of products in half like you want, and double the price.
Oh my god. Okay.
Which so far, it already looks like they're doing both now.
Oh.
They're flooding the market, but the market is going to see severely limited releases of certain products, and then after those severely limited releases to create FOMO are finished, then they're going to release a way more expensive, way more limited version of it.
That's depressing.
That's the other reason I obsessively can't give a fuck about all of one. Because right now, a Magic the Gathering pack is like 16 cards, $4. They're doing an extremely, extremely limited run, draft packs only, which makes a huge difference on All Will Be One. At least this is as far as I understand it. If I'm wrong, someone explain in the comments. The difference between a draft and a normal pack is that you get less variety and less cards in a draft pack because the cards are designed to be put together. And my headphones just pulled up.
Uh-oh. We gotta wait for the headphones to come back. Okay.
Okay, I can hear you guys again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Although, it looks like the game did not like that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Anyways,
Otter left.
Auto disconnected.
Yep, my game crashed.
Oh. Well, fuck.
I'm getting it running again. So, a draft pack has been built so that you could draft it, which is my favorite type of play. Everyone opens a pack, you pick one card out of the pack. That's the card that you take. You pass the rest of the pack to your left or right, whichever is applicable for that round. And you accept the pack from the person to the correct side. You look through what remains of that pack minus what they took. You take one card, you pass it. You continue until everyone has taken all the cards.
Oh, that's an interesting way of sharing cards.
Yeah.
Well, the idea is you do that 4, 5, 6 times, and then you build a limited deck out of that.
Oh, interesting. I've never thought of something like that before.
It is easily my favorite way to play.
Huh.
But a draft pack is going to necessarily have less variety. It's going to have less interesting cards, and overall it has less chance for rare cards than a collector's pack.
Okay.
So it sounds like they're not even releasing collector's packs. They're only releasing draft packs. Those are in severely limited quantities. And then they're going to re-release it, same cards, as 4 to 5 cards a pack No, it was 6 cards a pack, I think. Was it? Hold on.
I don't know.
No, I believe it was 4. I can't find it right now, but I believe it was 4. Because it's like $1 a card. It's the same price. If it was 6, then they upped the price. Because I remember it was like $1 a card. And I'm like, what? You're joking, right? And you'll still get commons. It isn't guaranteed rares and shinies and mythics. You can still get commons.
Oh.
So people are not happy about that. But because of that, we kind of overlooked what they said about D&D. Which, granted, we didn't overlook. Because it was real stupid.
Yeah.
The thing that got the attention at the time was we believe that we are under-monetizing Dungeons & Dragons.
That is a term I've never heard. I rarely ever hear under-monetized.
Well, only about 20% of our player base are Dungeon Masters, and only Dungeon Masters buy Dungeons & Dragons products. Which is not true.
I think I heard you say something about this.
Yes. It's not true in the slightest. So we are going to seek forms of recurrent user revenue, similar to what is currently being seen in the games and mobile industries.
Oh.
Don't tell me loot boxes.
No.
Please, no.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They've expressly said they want loot boxes, they want season passes.
Oh,
I'm done.
why?
Well, it's a good thing I'm not. I haven't bought anything into any of them.
Same.
So no one knows, no one has any idea how they intend to incorporate those things into Dungeons & Dragons. Literally no idea. It's a tabletop role-playing game. How are you going to do that?
Yeah.
It looks like their way is basically, at the time, we thought their way was basically D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is a recurrent user revenue thing right now. However, the way that it worked prior to very little bit ago, it still technically works like that. It's going to change shortly. Is that you have 3 versions. You got your free version, which is you can mess around with whatever you want. You can make your character. You can type in whatever you decide you want to type in. You got your not free version, which will let you do some extra stuff, and then you can pay to have access to certain books so that instead of typing in by hand, I have a Holy Avenger. This gives me +5 to my sense motive checks. Requires attunement, gives me these 2 major buffs, these 2 minor buffs. Instead of doing all of that by hand, you can just tell D&D Beyond, I have a Holy Avenger, and it'll look through the files and go, oh yeah, Holy Avenger, and just give you those stats. The third option, which was still only like $4 a month, was the DM version, where you could use it to get like extra information, get battle map stuff. You could have a bunch of other players access your account. It was pretty nice. D&D Beyond has always been a pretty good deal. A lot of players I've played with have sung its praises. Well, not anymore.
Oh.
Because we'll get there.
Okay.
So the first thing that happened was that the new OGL leaked.
Okay.
They had expressed something about wanting to update the OGL. However, they insisted that nothing of meaning was going to change, that their goal was to prevent third parties from maliciously creating Dungeons & Dragons NFTs. Which sounds great, right?
Yeah.
Well, first problem, we've now realized they specifically said third parties.
Oh.
Know that they're making What the hell is going on over there?
You saw that, right?
Yes.
What, the
Apparently,
arm
elevator
falling?
did not want to be over there for a second.
The elevator fell over and flew across the room.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm trying to get on and it won't let me.
Oh yeah, so you see the problem. I've given up at it at this point.
So, the new one leaked. Similar to how you may remember the Supreme Court had its Roe v. Wade decision, quote unquote, leak, i.e. someone concerned for the company went, or for the Supreme Court went, stop these fuckers. You can't pick up that arm because it's not actually there. It's on top of the pipe.
What
Yep.
is?
That's why it keeps falling down continuously. You're gonna need to get the lift from.
I have discovered several pipes. Oh god, there's two over here.
So,
Anyways.
it leaked. It basically said, yeah, you know how you're not supposed to be able to rescind an old OGL? That's the whole point of it being an OGL. Well, we've lawyered our way into words meaning things that they're not supposed to mean to get rid of the old OGL. It will no longer be applicable. You can no longer ever use it. If you're producing under the old OGL, don't worry, you can just sign the new OGL. By the way, the new OGL says that once you've published it, we own it forever with a complete and total ownership that gives us every single right over the work.
Who in their right mind would fucking agree to that?
We can give you as little as 30 days notice to take it the fuck down. We retain ownership of it in perpetuity even after it's taken down. We can tell you to take it down for any reason. We can rescind this for any reason. There was more stuff in there that we didn't realize was in there because we all got so pissed about that part. People got pissed. Hasbro didn't care. People mass unsubscribed from everything D&D. Hasbro suddenly cared. The mass unsubscribing from D&D Beyond got so bad that I don't know if it's still this way, but at one point, the unsubscribe button got taken off the pages. So people went to the Google Play Store and unsubscribed that way, and it got removed from their Google Play Store.
Wow!
Wow.
Oh my god.
So suddenly, they were walking back the new OGL. It was just a concept, and clearly we need to talk to the community more to understand where you're at.
Oh god.
Oh,
So they've released 1.2, as well as a survey. But before they released 1.2, first let's roll back to that D&D Beyond thing. Seemingly in response to this, the higher-ups at Hasbro declared that there are now two tiers of D&D Beyond. There is free, where you get bare minimum. No options to type in your own stuff, no options for anything homebrew, you get to make a character sheet. And you'd better have a race that's based from the base books, nothing from the extra books, because you're paying for that. The top tier is only one person may have it now, and it's $30 a month.
I'm not wasting $30 on that.
No.
What you get for it that you didn't previously? They promise that they'll start giving regular, they don't say how regular, just regular, goodies.
Not worth it.
They haven't even specified what the goodies might be.
I was about to say, like, what does it actually entail? Because
By
it
the way,
sounds
that
like
30
a lot of nothing. Oh, like, dude, you get spoilers on what's coming up next.
We do anyway. It's called Unearthed Arcana, where it's the playtest. However,
I still
that
expect them to pull that
$30,
shit.
that $30 does not cover a lot of the books. Let's say I'm a DM, I'm already paying the $30. I want to run Descent into Avernus or Spelljammer. I still need to pay X amount to temporarily have those books added to my account.
Temporarily.
Temporarily. The idea is that I'm paying for the books temporarily instead of paying $40 to $60 for the physical book. I instead... Oh god, hang on. I instead am paying $5 to $10 a month for the 2 to 5 months that the campaign will go on. And then I don't have to worry about that information clogging up my D&D Beyond anymore. So, like I said, they released the 1.2.
Yep.
It's still so bad. We realized maybe it was only in this one, maybe it was in the previous, I'm not sure, but people have seemed to realize that now they've done things like, oh, well, you can still produce under the OGL and you'll own your works, definitely. But we can force you to take it down without any notice now. Technically, they're only supposed to be able to do that if it contains illegal, hateful, or illegal, hateful, or bullying content. Except they're the final arbiters of what is illegal, hateful, or bullying. Also, where are we deciding illegal? If I make a content with a gay character, which is illegal in most of the Saudi states, is that illegal? Depends on whether or not Wizards of the Coast wants it down. If I create a campaign that includes a trans character dancing, and I'm publishing out of friggin' Indiana or wherever it is that's trying to put those laws in effect, is that illegal? Depends on if Wizards wants it down. They are so deliberately vague on this to try to keep the maximum control.
That is pathetic.
If they do take it down that way, you lose your access to the OGL. You may no longer publish under the OGL. As part of the OGL, they're also implementing a Creative Commons license for a bunch of their stuff. Except what stuff isn't going under Creative Commons is incredibly arbitrary and not very well explained. Seemingly deliberately, so that one, the Creative Commons appears to be tied to the OGL, so that if this OGL gets removed, which they have put in specific wording so that they can just deauthorize this and create a new one whenever the fuck they want. They've put in a bunch of other wording for changes and how they would implement changes, but then why did you also include the wording for how exactly you're allowed to and capable to revoke this whenever you damn well please and just create a new one? If you're so intent on making changes to it. But with the Creative Commons license tied to that, for starters, if you produced under Creative Commons and this one ever gets revoked, then you're no longer under Creative Commons, and presto, they own it.
This is ridiculous.
Even then, we can't tell what is under the Creative Commons properly. So, for instance, if I say that the mage can cast Magic Missile, can I include the stat block for Magic Missile? I'm not sure. And it may genuinely be that if I include the stat block, then I have overstepped the Creative Commons license, and hey presto, Wizards owns it.
That is one of the most pathetic fucking things I've ever heard.
They have also tried to finally implement a creator badge.
Oh my god.
This badge says that you are working directly with Wizards of the Coast. You give up some amount of your profits and your rights to it. They get some amount of the rights to it, but you retain a certain amount of the rights, and they get some of the money. And you get a nice little badge that says you're working hand in hand with Dungeons & Dragons official. It makes your works not like a step above. There's unofficial, there's homebrew, then there's unofficial 5e release. Then there would hypothetically be this, then there's official releases. It would have been a huge deal had they just done this a couple of months ago. It really looks like they did this. They had this planned. Because here was the thing. They appear to basically have been pissed at the third-party industry. Because they don't get that money. And they would rather turn that pie, rather than not get a slice of the pie, they would rather turn the nice giant pie into like a little McDonald's apple pie to make sure they get a piece. But it looks like they were already planning on doing this, and with the way 1.1 was worded, it looks like basically signing this would have been your only way to get some of the rights to your property back.
I think we got most of the stuff.
In addition to all of this, you may only produce books. Audio works? No. Visual works? No. And they specifically rule out anything VTT, virtual tabletops, like Roll20, Foundry, etc. Because they're producing their own virtual tabletop. It's not out yet. This, to me, screams that their virtual tabletop is shit, and they know it's shit. Because this is not the actions of a company that knows they're putting out a good product. This is the actions of a company that has internally looked at their product, realized how shit it is compared to everything else on the market, and decided to throw money at their legal team to make the problem go away instead of the dev team.
Yeah. Like, who the fuck is in charge, and when do we fire him?
When it comes down to it, the person in charge is the guy who runs Hasbro.
So here's what we do. We go find him, kidnap him, beat the crap out of him, and replace him.
Be nice, but...
We gotta replace him with a lookalike. We'll program a lookalike to give a damn about the viewer, or the fan base.
They are convinced they can get away with all this, though. Because at the moment, D&D is the game in town. But increasingly it's not, and I don't think they can. But I was not shy when I responded in their thing. I was very verbose, very aggressive.
Uh-huh. I would expect you to be.
Yeah. My favorite of all the questions was, what can we do that will reinstate your trust in us as a company after this misstep?
Yeah. Hey!
Yeah.
Employee of the month.
Good job, team.
Yeah. So, what were the responses?
I don't get to see other people's responses.
Oh.
They're very deliberate about that.
Oh.
But I have seen some other people who've been posting their responses, and that's where I found out that that whole thing about how you can't release racist or violent or inappropriate content, yeah, that only applies to us. Wizards is still actively selling their book called Oriental Adventures.
Oh,
What?
God. Oh,
You
God.
can
that
guess
title
what that
alone-
book's like.
That title alone just tells me.
And as recently as late last year when they released Spelljammer, normally when it comes to D&D, I'm not on that, oh, it's racist shit. Like,
Yeah.
if you think orcs are black people because they're violent and can't speak right, that's kind of on you, not the game. You've told me about how you see black people.
I just think orcs are fucking cool.
Same goes for, like, dark elves. If you see dark elves and go, they're black people,
Who the fuck thinks that?
it's an actual argument.
No. Orcs are orcs, elves are elves. There's no comparison.
You know.
No.
Hmm.
You guys can go on ahead, but
Yeah.
I appreciate being invited to the podcast.
I tell you, these always wind up being one.
Yeah, either power sim or visceral cleanup.
Like,
It's
Hey, I
stand-up
enjoy it, though.
podcast.
I'm gonna be
You
right
guys
back.
can go ahead and keep going. I appreciate the information, Otter.
Well,
That
let me finish this first.
oh, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So they some of the other ones have been like a phylactery is inappropriate in the game.
What's phylactery?
A phylactery is what a lich uses to store their soul.
Oh, okay.
The argument has been that a phylactery is something from a particular religion, so we need to take it out or something like that. It's stupid.
They can't even specify?
Or the concept of race. What species you play is referred to by shorthand as your race, i.e. are you a bird person, an auracora? Are you an owl person, a rat person, a human, an elf, a dwarf?
Yeah, because race is basically just a blanket term in terms of fantasy games like that.
Race is offensive.
What?
What?
So we need to call it something else, so now it's called species. All of these other things, I've been like, you're all just stupid, and you need to shut up. But in this instance, no, Wizards released some racist shit. So in Spelljammer, traditionally, as of older editions, there has been this race of flying monkeys. And they didn't used to have a backstory, because back in 2nd edition, backstories weren't really a thing.
Okay.
It was just, they're flying monkeys, and they love to get their job done. And they work on ships. And it was like, okay, neat.
Short, simple, to the point.
I remember hearing some argument that they were a racist stereotype of gypsies. No one really took that seriously.
What? Wait, how?
Well, they have no fixed homeland, and they work on ships.
Gypsies work on ships?
I didn't think they did. I never said it made sense. I just said I've heard it. So with the release of Spelljammer for 5th edition, they brought the race back. But they gave them a backstory, because everything has a backstory now.
Yeah.
So their backstory is that they're all from a small desert planet where a wizard showed up, and they were all unintelligent. So he did experiments on them and made them equally intelligent to a normal person, a normal race, so that he could sell them to the highest bidder. That's just literally black people in slavery.
That is...
Using literally one of the oldest insults for black people in the book.
Wow.
Bunch of dumbasses.
The magical special white man showed up and made all the monkeys think goodly so that he could use them for forced labor to the highest bidder. Oh, don't worry, they left in, because they thought this fixed it, that they love getting their job done. Saw nothing wrong with this. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Christ on the cross, man.
I'm speechless.
I believe, as of right now, that is the entirety of the OGL rant.
I need a moment.
You know, I'm gonna get some alcohol. You're right back.
You drove him to drink.
I didn't feel like I was gonna vomit. I want a drink.
I care about your health on that one, buddy. I'm at a loss for words. I have no... I don't know what to say.
It really does feel like they think they're Disney.
It really does.
That they can just get away with that.
And I don't. That I mean the OGL thing, not the racism thing. But
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I mean,
that one feels like Disney too. But that's a different problem.
It's different Disney
What
era.
did I came back to?
Disney.
I was saying that it really does feel like Hasbro thinks they're Disney, that they're just untouchable at this point. They can do and say whatever they want because D&D and Magic the Gathering are the two oldest, most established nerd culture things to have survived at this point.
And they want to monetize the fuck out of it.
Well, what it sounds like is that they want it to die.
That too. Wait. Plot twist. They're being run by those crazy evangelicals that said it was satanic worship.
God.
No. I really wish I have alcohol right now. But I don't.
finally have attained power. I have confused and fooled the masses. Now I can do God's work and destroy D&D.
At this point, no one thinks... I can't say no one because I'm sure there are some dumb fucks out there that still do. But almost no one thinks that D&D is satanic.
They're probably the same people that think Pokemon is satanic.
I forget people still think that.
There are still people that still think that, and that's the stupidest fucking thing. I mean, it's funny as hell because these people are delusional, but yeah.
It's not funny because their delusions are what creates a lot of our laws.
That's true. I know. I just laugh at the dumber ones, but the ones that we don't talk about that.
Need to wait for them to die out.
I mean, these are the same delusional people who have decided that trans people singing is illegal.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, have you not looked into the trans laws going into effect in your area?
Oh, no.
As long as it's in the states I think it is. I believe this actually affects you. Have you heard about the new not cross-dressing. What is it called when you have like a cross-dressing show? Drag show.
Yeah, drag show.
Have you actually looked into the wording of those new laws?
Not really.
But you've heard about them, right? That they're going to affect in a bunch of states, that they're trying to create them to make drag, basically to make drag shows 18 plus.
I've heard of this. Bits and pieces.
So, I would highly suggest you take a look at the way they're worded. The way they're worded, a trans person who is dressed in their correct gender clothes, so the clothes not of their assigned at birth gender, singing or humming to themselves in public is 18 plus. They can be arrested for it under those laws. This also applies if music is playing somewhere, say at a festival or a street performer, and they dance to it.
So they're just trying to say that trans people are about the same as prostitutes.
They are trying to force trans people to stop being trans in public.
What? You can't do that.
Except the laws they're passing. Because they keep presenting it as but you don't want your children to see drag shows, do you? And they just keep presenting it as that, and people aren't looking into what it actually says.
These people are legitimately evil.
Mm-hmm.
Dear God, these people are legitimately evil.
Not wrong.
Oh my God. Oh, Gesundheit, you okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
But that's why these laws need to not pass.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't. Jesus Christ.
You're going to shit.
Now I know the argument back would be that they will never be enforced that way. Similar to how the Florida Don't Say Gay bill technically prevented anyone from discussing straight relationships as well. Except that then the Don't Say Gay bill has been being used to try to stop any discussion of gay or trans people. And any attempt to point out that the law says you can't talk about straight things gets shut down.
stupid.
That ain't new.
You want a more cheerful story?
Please, because I'm depressed already.
Yeah.
You remember me talking about the New York governor, DeSantis?
Oh, Satan?
The guy that lied about everything possible, like
Oh,
whether or
no,
not
George
his daughter
Santos.
died. Yeah.
George Santos. Yeah.
Alright. Like, we don't actually know if that's his real name.
Oh, true. Yeah. I mean, with how much he's lied about his history, yeah.
No, apparently he's gone by a couple different pseudonyms that may or may not actually be his real name. We don't know if DeSantis is a pseudonym or his real name.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Well, he got caught in a new one.
Another one?
So because of all of this shit that's going down here in the States,
Uh-huh.
one of his former friends back in Brazil recognized him.
Oh!
Oh no.
And that former friend is a drag performer. And that former friend was more than happy to share a bunch of pictures of him in drag.
Oh!
To which DeSantis tried to insist that he was a teenager, it was a phase, and it was one time. To which years of images of him in drag at different events have come out in response.
Yes! He needs to be shamed out! Oh my god, that is amazing!
Oh, it's incredible.
I like how you keep calling him George Santos, but to be fair, they're all fucking the same person at this point.
I can never remember his actual name.
George Santos.
DeSanto is down here in Florida. He's our
Oh,
governor.
right. He's the one that's probably going to run for president.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh my god. Sorry, I get them mixed up. Wouldn't surprise me if he puts on his wife's lingerie too. Look at him. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean,
You're not wrong.
you're not wrong.
He looks like the type of guy that feels very shameful about it and believes it's wrong, but whenever his wife leaves for a girls' night out, he puts on his wife's underwear and looks at himself in a...
Pretty much.
And they hate themselves so much they hate everybody else.
Yes, they decided to make everyone else's lives a living hell because, oh man, I'm totally not this thing that I am.
God. I swear, anytime that we get friggin' Otter, it always turns into a great podcast.
It's just anytime we do a cleaning game.
It is. Anytime where there's a game where we really don't even have to think, we're just like playing an autopilot. We just go straight into podcast mode.
It's just a cleaning podcast. And Sarah's like replying like, as said, Otter adds to the conversation.
He does.
Thank you.
Conversations with you are fucking amazing.
In regards to projection and hypocritical, you remember a while back that there was the bill that people were trying to pass to guarantee gay marriage? Not that you had to approve gay marriage, just that if someone got married in a different state and then moved to your state, you had to recognize their marriage.
Wait, wasn't that a normal thing that was... Wait, are you telling me that if I got married in one state, I could not be recognized in another state?
No, because you would have been marrying Nerte, who's a woman.
Oh, God.
It only applied if you're who you married. Actually, it might apply to you because she's not white.
Oh.
That's a different concern altogether, though.
Basically, it was a concern based off of if, oh god, Glitch, have you seen the, elevator?
Oh, it's over
Because
here.
I'm looking at this arch and there's bloodstains coming off it.
Oh, God.
Anyways, it applied basically if you were gay or if you were in an interracial marriage. Some states, Southern and Texas, wouldn't acknowledge your relationship.
Really?
One of the cats ran out of the room, and Josh wrangled them back up. But yeah, some states basically would just pretend that wasn't true. Because, well, we don't recognize gay marriage. So that was all the bill was. It didn't force you to allow gay marriage in your state. It just forced you to acknowledge that these people are married legally in another state, and you have to acknowledge and recognize that. The Republicans threw a shit fit.
Of course.
They claimed that any Republican that voted for it should be ousted from the party. But this also applied to interracial.
Oh.
Because probably a good idea to just put both of them in one bill, even if pretty much everywhere accepted interracial at this point. It was still on the books, you know? Several Republican senators and House people who have interracial marriages voted against the bill.
They don't have brains. I'm convinced they legitimately do not have brains. Oh my god.
Like, how did you not go home and get beaten by your wife? I'm not usually for spousal abuse, but
I mean,
When it's to this kind of level.
like, God, you deserve to have your ass kicked.
You
You
said,
went
sorry,
incredible-
honey, we're not going to be considered married if I move states, so fuck you anyway.
Anyway, I wanted to take away some of our rights.
I wanted a
so-
divorce. This is the best way I could do it.
Listen, I was having a hard time deciding how I wanted to tell you that I wanted a divorce, so I'm taking away your rights.
So we're moving to Texas.
how can you be in that type of marriage and vote against it? Seriously.
I know.
God, like, really? That is so dumb.
Really is.
It's this is a fact at this point. They legitimately do not have functioning brains. Wow. Fucking hell. I got nothing. I just have nothing.
Let's see, have I heard any other amusing ones lately? Have you been keeping track of the presidential classified documents stuff?
Oh, right. I've been hearing about how okay, so apparently correct me because I'm gonna be going off what little information I got, because to be fair, I've been trying to stay away from a lot of this stuff because it's just been causing me like a lot of headaches. But so yeah, so apparently Biden also had some classified documents, and whenever that was pointed out, again, Otter, correct me.
I'll let
Apparently,
you finish, then I'll correct.
they were reported, and now Republicans are complaining that Biden didn't get his house raided for documents.
So that is the general gist. It's not quite correct.
Oh, okay, please, feel free to correct me then.
So, it did turn out that he had classified documents he was not supposed to have.
Okay.
He had them in the office that he had been working in prior to becoming the president.
Okay.
However, they were in a locked closet.
Okay.
And as soon as they were discovered, they were handed over to the records people within
Yeah.
2 days.
That's a pretty speedy response.
It wasn't people were like, hey, you have these, and reported him. They didn't know they were missing.
Oh, okay.
The records, like, that's the big difference, is the records people knew that Trump's documents were missing, and we're trying to get him to give them back for years. And he kept lying about giving them back. These ones, they didn't know these were missing, which says some horrifying things.
That kind of shows how bad their security must be if that's the case.
Yeah, or their system, or what have you. But they didn't know. They didn't know
That
these
is-
existed,
that
let
is-
alone missing.
That is not good.
but they were discovered because he was trying to clean out those. He had workers cleaning out that area because now he's president.
Yeah.
And they found them in this locked closet that nobody, including him, knew they were in. And they were like, oh, well, uh-oh. And they handed them over within 2 days.
Okay.
That's why it didn't come out before now. So, people were complaining about it, like you said. The Republicans were all not having any concept of what nuance looks like, or what,
I mean, yeah.
or like, you know, what the difference between a locked closet inside of an office and inside of your pool house and desk looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But part of that was they brought out pets.
Pets?
Pence.
Oh, Pence.
You remember, Trump's vice president.
Oh, right.
And
His
he was
supporters wanted to hang me, but I'll still suck his ass.
Yep, pretty much. And he went on all the circuits and he was like, it's absolutely unacceptable. It's one thing for a president to have them, but as a vice president, there's no reason you should have ever had those documents in the first place. The only reason that he has those documents is he stole them.
Oh.
So, I believe it was yesterday, it came out that Pence's aides, in response to all of this, started going through his stuff and found out he had a bunch of documents that they didn't know existed and that they didn't know were missing. And he turned them over right quick. But that sounds real interesting when he's on record saying the only reason the vice president would have such documents is if he stole them.
Remember, projection! Holy shit, I didn't know that!
Well, the projection one is the way Trump responded. Because, you know, in general, if Trump accuses someone of doing something, that's how we know he's done that thing. Right?
Yeah.
So when it came out that Biden had these, if I'm remembering the numbers correctly, he said that, of course, they were in Biden's office because he was actively selling bits and pieces of them to China for $10 million.
Yeah, people are around thinking, man, that's a really specific number.
That's a very specific number!
That's a real specific number and a real specific country.
I wonder if you've done anything like that.
Oh my god, this man was our president!
Like,
Oh my god!
I don't really get that political, but it's like one of the reasons why I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna stay on the Republican side for this shit.
Well, there's one more piece that's amazing.
Oh no.
So, in response to all of this, Trump has changed his story.
Again?
So, okay, you tell me, what was his story up until now about why he had those documents?
Because he could declassify them by thinking about it?
Yeah, correct. So he's changed his story. Now, the statement is that there were never any documents.
What?
There were never documents. There have never been documents. When he left the White House, he took some cool souvenirs. Some of the files, the folders they go in, he had a bunch of them with all kinds of classification numbers on them. They were just cool souvenirs.
Who the fuck?
And if there were documents inside of them when they've been turned over to the archives, that means that the current presidency and groups who stole the election planted them in there to have something to go after him for.
So are we assuming that's also a projection?
I don't know.
If that is a
He's getting desperate, but it's
that is
hilarious.
if that is a projection, there are some scary
Because that would mean that the documents they found in Biden's place.
were planted by him.
I poked a wall and a thing fell off and there was meat behind it.
Mysterious wall chicken.
Yeah, pretty much. Except it's more like mysterious wall severed leg.
Oh, so that's where I hid that.
Or it could very well be that, why didn't Pence know he had documents?
Oh.
This could be me being total conspiracy theory brain here. But what if he just chucked a bunch of documents into Pence's stuff to try to, get rid of it?
Oh my god.
It doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't. Oh my. Oh my god. I kind of want to go back in time and tell my young self, you're not going to believe the shit that goes on here.
I would try that, but my young self was a Republican.
Oh no.
No.
Water.
Oh no.
Bad for you.
When it's how you grow up, and when, everything that you get told that's done wrong turns into a whataboutism, and you're told that there's no reason to go looking for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I did tell you guys, I actually grew up from a right-wing family.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Yep. And now I'm looking at the world and I'm like, all of you are fucking idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, everybody's a fucking idiot.
I'm still regularly getting in fights with my mother about if the COVID vaccine does anything.
My main thing is my dad says, like, you guys are just too young to understand what it all means.
That triggers me.
I mean, yeah. My response would be more along the lines, you guys are too old to see past your own goddamn hair.
Jeez.
The problem is that a lot of that generation very much is fuck you got mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Serious wall panel.
Why are there footprints on the ceiling?
Aliens. What? Water. Oh, God. Okay, never mind.
I was gonna make an Omen joke, but okay. I mean, yeah? No, that guy said, screw gravity, and then just floated.
It is alien footprints. So.
Yeah, those are not human footprints. They have 3 toes. And they're
I like
very
my
big
idea
ones. They look more like claws, actually.
Oh my god.
But thinking of older generation, that's another funny one that I heard recently.
What's that?
So, have you seen the fuss about natural gas?
No, I haven't.
So there have been a lot of studies recently where they've realized that just simply having a natural gas stove in your home releases more carcinogens than is legally allowable by anything.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not 100% on this, but I believe I heard it compared roughly equivalently to a little lower than secondhand smoking.
Oh. Oh. Wait, that's a gas stove, right?
Yes.
I
What about
have
normal
like
stove?
one of the flat top ones. I'm good.
Yeah, I have the
So
ones.
if you have an electric or a flat top, then you're fine.
Okay.
But the gas industry has worked so hard to suggest there's something special about cooking with gas that if you look at a bunch of stuff like with chef stuff or look at advertisements for cooking and stuff like that, a lot of times there's that blue flame right there.
Yeah.
So in response, people have been like, okay, we need to ban new gas hookups. Gas is fine for heating, but it's not fine for cooking.
Okay.
To which the conservatives are freaking the fuck out.
I mean, of course they are. They hate change.
And they're all like to make a point, they're cooking food on their gas stoves and showing it off on Twitter. In their gas ovens and showing it off on Twitter. Which, first off, has told us all they can't cook for shit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But second off, all I can think is, guys, really?
Are you really that brain dead?
Are we just gonna, drink that old uranium tonic that they thought gave vitality, or stick the old uranium male enhancement product under your sack while you sleep too, just because we figured out that was a serious problem.
Well, I mean, if we give the uranium to those conservatives, natural selection will get rid of the weak ones.
This is true.
What? I didn't suggest
If
anything.
they want to kill
Natural
themselves, they
selection
can.
is not a matter of weakness when it comes to uranium. Uranium is natural selection has come for your species.
Can we declare the Republicans a separate species?
Yes.
We could all we want. I don't think that uranium cares what we declare.
I know, but
I mean, if they want to stick uranium on their junk, it's fine with me. It's just as long as it's not the rest of us.
yeah.
We figured out smoking is really bad and most people don't do it anymore. We figured out that uranium kills people. We don't put it in all our products anymore.
Yeah.
Why is it suddenly a problem just because it's gas? Is it because you're all funded by natural gas tycoons?
Probably.
And all of you that actually have any fucking money come from natural gas?
Probably, actually.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it is really stupid.
Well, I take that back. A bunch of them come from the dot-com bubble. Or the housing
God.
market. Are we done?
Did we get all the bullet holes?
I think I did. I haven't seen it anymore. Oh, crap.
What happened?
I spilled a bucket. I got it.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
You are forgiven.
But I just have to laugh at them, though. It's the second dumbest statement I hear out of them. The most dumbest being when I'm looking at Christian propaganda and I see people genuinely arguing that the Bible is against slavery and that we need to listen to what the Bible says about everything that it says, and that we need to listen to what the Bible says about gay marriage. That one's my favorite. When it's a black person telling me that I need to listen to exactly what the Bible says about gay marriage and gay people and how relationships should work. Because if we don't follow what the Bible says for society, it won't end well for us. And all I can think... Oh, I see it. All I can think of his response is, okay, get back in the cotton field, Blackie.
Oh my god! That is, I mean, to be fair, that is literally what they are saying.
The Bible says slavery is correct. The Bible says that specifically the form of slavery that had black people enslaved was correct. You're right, we should stick to that. Get back where you belong.
I am convinced these people were
For the record, YouTube, I do not actually believe that. Black people should not be enslaved. I am suggesting the Bible says that.
So, can we come to the consensus that most of these people are like reincarnated souls from that day and age that just like are born back with a vengeance and their memories intact? And they just want to try to turn things back to the way they want it?
Well, they all insist that the Bible does not support slavery. Thank you.
Welcome.
It does not suggest slavery is a good thing, despite all of the instances where it specifically says slavery is a good thing. They try to conflate the two types of slavery in the Bible with each other, which there are indeed multiple types of slavery in the Bible.
I was not aware.
Oh, okay. So what you'll usually hear is about debt slavery in the Bible. I guess I'm on a new rant.
Oh my god, no.
So what you usually hear about is debt slavery in the Bible. This one is not nearly as long, don't worry.
Okay.
The way debt slavery worked, and honestly, I wouldn't be not on board with this today, is you have debts. You can't pay them. You become a dude's slave for 7 years. Congrats, your debt is paid off. Go back to being a free person. By the way, they're required to pay for you to help make you become a free person again. And help get you established. And they are encouraged to use the time while you are their slave to help teach you like a trade or a skill or something like that that will help you be on your feet after those 7 years.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm kind of on board with that. Like, imagine if I could just say, hey, my college loans fucking suck. I am going to become this dude's slave for 7 years. I'm not paying back my college loans within 7 years. Now here's the catch that they don't tell you.
Oh boy,
That is
here we go.
only for fellow Jews. Reminder, this is from the Old Testament. That applies to Jews.
Okay.
That's not an anti-Semitic thing. We're discussing the Old Testament, which was Jews. It's the Torah, the Jewish religion.
Right.
Sorry, that did kind of come out of nowhere. I realize now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is only for your fellow Jew. If the person isn't your fellow Jew, no, they're just a slave. Also, if the person's a different group of your fellow Jew, no, they're just a slave. Also, that's only if they've got a dick. If it's a woman, no, that's just a slave. There's also a secondary catch here. If during those 7 years, your master went, hey, you're not really allowed to have a wife outside of being a slave, and we're Jews, you're not really allowed to have sex with anyone that's not your wife, and if you were to get caught doing that, you'd be dead. So what if I give you a wife who is also my slave? You'll both be slaves. Great deal, right? You get a wife, right? Normal for the time. It is normal for the time.
Okay.
Well, after the 7 years when you stop being a slave, well, your wife, she doesn't have a penis. 7 years doesn't apply to her. She remains the slave.
What?
I just
Huh? Wait.
I stopped existing for a second. Sorry, hang on. I'm back.
Sorry, but she's still your former master's slave, and any kids you had, well, they're the kids of a slave. So even if they have a penis, they're a slave. So if you would, that's not a problem if you weren't that attached to your wife. Congratulations, free divorce. A divorce isn't actually a thing. It's not a divorce, but she's a slave. You're not a slave, so obviously you can't be married to her. And she's not your slave, so she can't be your concubine. So if you would like to keep your wife and children and be allowed to be around them, and see them, and continue to be with the person that you've come to love, well, then you have to agree that the 7-year thing is bullshit, and you agree that you're a permanent slave, and they'll stick an awl through your ear to permanently disfigure you so that everyone looking at you knows you're not a real person anymore.
I got a bullet hole over here. Two.
Bing. Gotta go get the thing.
Alright.
I think you just worked so hard.
But you will usually hear the two forms of slavery conflated with each other, and you'll never hear the stipulations to the 7-year limit brought up. Where are the bullet holes?
They're right on this wall.
Sylvie, stay here, buddy.
Right there.
Still there, Soba?
Yeah, we're here.
I'll
So
take that as a yes.
The other thing that you'll hear a lot is that there are requirements in the Torah about how you must treat your slave. For instance, you can only beat him until he can't walk for 7 days. If he can't walk for more than 7 days, then well, you're gonna get beaten just as badly, and he'll be sold to a new, better master. Yeah, again, they don't list off what those quote unquote better conditions are. They just say that there were rules that made sure you treated your slaves well. Now, here's what they really don't tell you. In some southern states, especially Georgia, they specifically wrote their laws about how you had to treat your black slaves using those Old Testament laws. They used those Old Testament laws to describe how you had to treat and take care of your slaves. And what do you know? Those laws meant jack shit for actually treating slaves well. How weird!
Rules for thee, not for me.
But for some reason, we're supposed to believe that during biblical times, no, those got followed. To the letter.
people were so nice to their slaves. After all, they were only with them for 7 years, and they were other members of the Jewish people, except for all the instructions about exactly which other tribes you could enslave and exactly how to sell your daughter into sex slavery. I'm not kidding or making that up. Or exaggerating or anything else.
They're not human. They're not human. Oh my god, these people.
Please do not say that about the Jewish people. We will get taken down.
Not that, you idiot. You know what I mean.
God damn it, Soba!
You know what I mean. Not that.
Too late.
Whipped.
Connor, you know what I mean.
I do.
Don't make it bad. Fucking hell. Great, now somebody's gonna take me out of context and I'm gonna get canceled.
Oh no. Maybe I should switch this stream to 18
You're not on
plus.
Twitter, so you're good.
Oh man.
Several years in the future, somebody's gonna use that clip and put it out of context.
Oh, God, my
If
face hurts.
that's the most of our worries in 7 years,
Oh, right.
I'll be happy with that. Because it's not hard to play the rest of the clip.
I was zoning out and I was just like, it didn't really, it was, oh god. You people I was supposed to be out of here an hour ago.
Okay, it's okay. No one will have to know that you're an anti-Semite.
Call me that again and I will kill you.
That's the right response.
I do not want to be affiliated with the Republican Party.
Oh boy,
God.
that's an even better one.
That's a good one.
Anyway,
Let's be fair. The only reason the Republican Party gives a shit about the Jews is because they believe that the Jews have to control Palestine or Israel in order for revelations to begin.
anyway, with that final parting remark, I'm going to knock myself the fuck out.
Hey, work
Have a
method.
good night.
More ranting.
Good fucking night. Christ.
We got guns. We got aliens. Let's see. Personal count. Racist.
Oh, God. I'm lightheaded.
I knew someone was referring to Republicans, but all I could hear was, I was just talking about the Jews, and he's saying that. Soba, soba, soba.
I swear this should be in Hall of Fame.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Soba would actually get mad.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure Soba would actually get mad at that.
I mean, it'll be worth the reaction.
Only sort of.
I might suggest just put the whole stream in Hall of Fame, because this was a good one.
Yeah.
It's true. If applicable, describe on-work relationship with your fellow employees. Any thoughts on your colleagues?
No, Soba wasn't a colleague here. He was just a voice.
I mean, he was here working with us.
No, he didn't join. It was just 3 of us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Here we go. That. Alright, let's see what score do we get? Boop. Yeah!
3 in a row.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna call it quits here.
Yeah, we're way past the previous stopping point.
Sorry.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. We'll catch you guys